narrowing us down.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, we're still
a
red.
little bit peaking. We're a little bit peaking. There we go. That's a little bit better.
Maybe
a little bit peak's okay. I think a little peak's okay.
A little peak.
All right, send us a message on our Twitch if this is a little bit too loud.
Pretty please. There's no Twitch delay, so we can actually reach chat.
Anyways, welcome to League of Legends. This is PJ Farrell.
And it's Jacoby Matt, the guy that doesn't play League.
And this is PJ Farrell, who also barely plays League, so this should be an awesome cast for you. We are very much looking forward to this match because this is the NACE Union 10 decider for who will go to LAN.
Essentially, yes. So right now, Cleveland State 1-3, South Florida 0-4, which pretty much 2 wins gets you to LAN, essentially. But the thing with Cleveland State is because we are in the lead coming into this part of the season, our fate's in our control. Right now, we win this game, then effectively we're in LAN. I mean, there's always some weird tiebreak procedure, because there always is. But I'm 99% sure if we win this game, we're in LAN. We lose this game, Florida would have the head-to-head tiebreaker on us, and it would take a miracle for us to get to LAN.
Right.
So, very important game tonight, and obviously the NACE LAN. Is it just for Union 10, or what do you play for at LAN?
Yeah, so the Union 10, this is the first year that NACE has allowed this, but they allowed the members of NACE to create mini conferences within the league.
Which I love that, by the way.
Which is super cool. Mm-hmm. I love the idea. And our conference, we were reached out to by Oakland, and we decided to form a conference that was all Division I schools that were not like the big, like the...
So, us, Oakland, South Florida, North Texas.
Yes.
Stony Brook?
Stony Brook is in it. Mizzou, Wichita.
Does Mizzou have a league team? I don't think they do.
Mizzou does have a league
they do?
team, I believe.
I have the sheet pulled up on my phone. Yes, I see Mizzou.
I believe Mizzou has a good league team, actually.
And Western Kentucky.
So, and a lot of these teams turn down the Super Conference to be able to play league in our conference.
And explain what that Super Conference is.
Great question, too. So the Super Conference is the top 8 teams, the schools who are the top 8 teams in the nation the previous season.
Okay. And what benefits do you get from that?
So if you are in the Super Conference, you get an automatic bid to the playoffs no matter what.
Okay.
And you get the highest seeds available.
And 24 make the playoffs for NACE total?
Correct.
So that's a first-round bye.
Yes.
As well.
So it is really important to try to make the Super Conference. We got very close in Smash. We got knocked out by Akron last second, which was unfortunate. But, we'll be solidifying some of our spots in the Super Conference coming up.
Definitely.
But we want to continue to participate in the Union 10 because it's a really great conference. All the schools are very competitive. But I think, like, in every single game, what I love is that across the entire week, we get to play the same school in every game.
Yes. And I guess you really don't get that with the Super Conference because it's different per game.
Correct.
I mean, you're still going to have some esports programs. Like, I'm pretty sure you'd see Akron a lot if we got in. I know Akron's a really well-versed esports school as a whole.
They definitely are.
Definitely up there with the legends of collegiate esports, if you will. So we're going to be yapping a little bit because we're actually doing bands a little bit differently tonight so we can accurately get you who is who.
Yes. So we're trying a little bit different with some prod stuff.
Do you just want to use the notepad on my phone?
No, I think that what I'm going to do is just ask them for the bands.
Go to... It's a brilliant play.
Although...
Yeah, and so how many out of the Union... Because the NACE LAN that we're going to soon, that's just for Union 10, correct?
Yes.
So
that's
how many
2 weeks away.
How many of Union 10 get out into the bigger NACE playoffs?
So it has to be top... Oh, I'm sorry. This LAN...
Yes.
Determines who gets to make NACE playoffs.
So just the winner of the LAN?
Correct.
Okay. So high stakes.
Very cutthroat. Very high stakes. And then, obviously there is, some other schools that just get added on.
Right.
That were just good.
Because you have your wild cards.
Right. Yes, correct.
Because there's not near enough conferences. If you're a college listening to this, go support NACE. They do great stuff for esports. Yes.
So yeah, we're looking forward to the trip. It's gonna be March 13th and 14th.
Yep. Unfortunately, yours truly will not be the voice on any of the NACE broadcasts. because spring break as well.
Spring break. I cannot wait for spring break. I am just going to sit and not think about esports for a couple days.
I know on the Thursday of spring break, I'm going to be watching the Akron-Purdue Rainbow Six game.
Ooh.
That's going to be a really good one. It's for the Midwest R6 server I was talking about.
Yes, that will be a phenomenal game.
It's essentially going to be their 1-seed game. Also, if you support Collegiate Rainbow Six, Midwest Rainbow Six is such a good Discord server. Like, I don't endorse stuff often on stream.
Right.
But definitely if you enjoy Collegiate Rainbow Six, check out their work. Because it's 5 divisions of 8 teams each, and it's just schools from the Midwest.
Oh, I gotcha.
Which is insane that they're able to get that, first of all.
Right.
Because Rainbow Six is not, I mean, obviously, you know, it's up there, but it's not like as big as like Valorant, Overwatch, League.
We have tried to get a Rainbow team going here, just never have successfully gotten it off the ground. But you know what? If we were going to do a team, obviously our CS team is phenomenal.
Right, for sure.
And, you know, we would like a Marvel Rivals team.
Okay.
So I think...
Jacoby taking notes.
Yeah, honestly, like, it's just... There's some other really good games out there. Rainbow would be a really cool game to have. That's what we won a lot of our championships at the high school level, so...
I forget there's Rainbow at the high school level.
Yes.
I forget about that. So...
Yeah, just keep yapping for a second.
I got you. I'm trying to help you, and then I'm like, I got no help. Yes, because let's have Jacoby Mount, the guy that doesn't play League, try to figure out League heroes. That's going to be a great situation. Over on Sidestream tonight, we see Valorant taking on St. Cloud State.
This is St. Cloud.
Just St. Cloud, which I only know them as a hockey school.
Yes.
So... I do love seeing like small town, not small town, but like small world moments. I was meaning like down at the bottom of the list total because I think her name starts later in the alphabet, but I might be wrong.
Yes, my problem is I don't know every single champion in this game yet, but maybe one day.
Top lane, maybe.
Could be.
I'm trying to figure out. It's the one that looks kind of like Jinx, but it's not Jinx. Yep, right there, bottom.
You did it.
Zyra. Yep. You're...
Spoiler.
Hey guys, so Zyra's not getting played in this game. Just figured I should let you know.
All right, so we're gonna try to do this professionally, like it would be a professional, ban proper. So that's what we are trying to prep for. And then what I'd like to do, actually, the next time around, when we are on like between games, we'll get the opponents' names in on the other side, so it'll kind of look nice and fancy. But
got you. I hate this floor tiling so much.
Yes,
whenever
it's
I
not
move
super
my
comfortable.
Feet.
Would love to do. All right, and here we go. We're ready for this. We're gonna give this a shot to do this professionally as possible.
So heading into the first ban
our prod sheet
phase here, we're gonna see Lilia take it. Wait, it shows us. It shows us the name when they ban. So top dog gonna be taking out Lilia. That's Fearless bans. Made up here. I didn't see.
Right.
I didn't see.
I have them all written down.
All right, good. So we see Olaf gonna be taken out of the game. I think it was Jarvan.
Us.
Yeah, I think it was Jarvan that was the first ban. They're gonna take out Jace. So we've seen Lilia and Olaf on ours, and Ezreal. We took out Ezreal.
And we took out Ezreal.
Yeah, and they're gonna take out Mbessa.
Zyra.
Jace.
All right.
Okay.
We're cooking.
So looking at the picks, we're going to see a top dog on the, is it Ornn?
This is Ornn. He's been playing Ornn. He's been really focused on it, actually, and been doing a really good job. Their top laner is going to play Yunara?
Interesting.
That looks very strange.
Interesting choice.
I do like CSU doing the Vi pick. I think Vi is a good pick into this. They are going to go with a
Silas. And then also Victor on their end as well. and we are going to pick Ari for our mid lane.
Oh, I love this backspace button.
I know, it's so cool.
Okay, and they are going to go with...
They banned Nocturne. Well, we picked Ari.
We're going to go with an Ari. Yes.
Then they went ahead and banned Nocturne.
Which makes sense because Tim has played just a really good Nocturne this year.
Oh, we have their bans on the wrong column. That's unlucky.
Oh, no.
We're good.
It's fine. We're now
Professional
here.
broadcast.
Professional broadcast.
Oh, that was...
Sorry, team. Everybody, nobody panic. Everything is fine.
And nothing can go wrong. Oh, no, it all went wrong.
We are professionals, I promise.
I think we banned the Wukong first.
We did.
And then took out the Trundle.
Yeah, Trundle is...
I love this backspace so much.
Potentially, it's the worst. But Trundle is... It could be very, very, very strong. But usually, you know, if you get on top of them early, it's not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then they banned the... Not the Syra, they banned the Jarvan. Okay. All right. And this will finish them up as...
Karma,
which is going to be their support. Yes.
And then Darius.
See, but Darius should be top. I think they're out of order. There's no way that Darius is not the top. And Yunara is the ADC. See, we tried to do this as professionally as possible, and still St. Cloud messed us up. This is not our fault.
South Florida.
South Florida. That's what I said.
And then finishing off our picks, we are going to see the Ashe coming out and the Nico coming out. So
yeah, so okay. Well, we made that kind of work.
I know what's wrong.
Oh, it's a little sloppy. Hold on a minute.
Yeah. So we're gonna just need a second here.
Yes. All right. So
all those graphics are about to go away, so I'm gonna transition over to head to head.
Okay. We'll discuss this in just a moment. Oh, I see what happened. No, you should just cut. Yeah, yep.
Because I think the code is different.
No, you were spot on. Yep, that is the way to go.
You said this.
Karma.
You said this was their Yunara.
That's got to be Yunara. Yeah, for sure. And Karma there. All right, so looking at, and we need to fill in our ADC. Yep.
Asher. What esport does Asher play? I forget. I recognize that name.
I don't know, but let's see. Does this look better?
Maybe in a second.
I
don't know why.
Israel.
Start typing. Wukong. Oh. And then Trundle. And then Zyra, Jace, Mbessa, Nocturne, and Jarvan.
Okay. We have done it.
Why isn't this one working?
You know what? Let's not worry about... Oh, This is one I had to change at some point because they had the name wrong on there. Well, let's just transition. Let's just start. We'll just talk about it. We don't have to talk about it. We did like 98% of this correctly.
We are certified.
This was not our fault.
We're certified yappers, and that's okay.
So listen, I really like... I'm liking the CSU pick so far. I don't think that Ari is a huge pick in the mid, but I do think that he will be very strong into the Victor. We also have 2 Silases on their team. Their top was Darius.
My fault. That's good enough. Professional enough.
Yeah, the top is just going to be what it is. I think, Reed is just going to have to do his best to not get killed by the Darius, but that is kind of what our plan is every single game.
Mm-hmm.
But Matt is very strong. Scrub McLord is very strong on the Ari in the mid. He has always been like an Ari team, so, he's been kind of playing Ari for a long time, and I think that he should do really well into that Victor.
Okay. So, Interested to see, I guess, what these matchups happen. Again, this is a high-pressure game for both teams. It's win or go home.
And, Shepard's been playing that Nico. I think he really plays well with Aiden in the bottom lane on the Nico. So I do think CSU has a good advantage here. They're going to have South Florida's going to have a little bit more on the healing end. But this really just depends on how good their Silas is, because Silas can be an absolute menace if he's played correctly.
So are level ups dealt through damage or through kills?
Level ups are dealt through deaths of minions. And
minions and objectives? Like getting kills doesn't matter?
No, and kills. Those are like the really big ones. But like damage doesn't really do much.
Control Shift C?
Yes.
Yes. Got it.
Okay, we learned that from our very own Sean Brown. Shout out to the GOAT.
Shout out, Sean. I think a little more zoom. Yep. All right, so we are off game number 1 here. Early pokes happening.
Yeah, and it's like the league game has changed a lot because you don't really invade much anymore. There's just so little time in the beginning of the game now, which I kind of like. I like that they sped the game up in the beginning. You know, you used to sit around for like 3 or 4 minutes before anything even started happening.
Yeah, definitely.
So I thought it was a good change. We are going to see this Victor who's able to poke the Ahri a good bit. But once Ahri gets enough levels up and some abilities, I think that she'll be able to get a lot of kills on that Victor.
Definitely. Yeah, so looking at our setup right now, we have the top laners poking each other. You have our mid laners kind of duking it out, it looks like.
This is what I expect to see, that Darius is really going to try to box him out. And so what the Darius is trying to do is box him out so he doesn't get experience from the minion deaths. You know, so even if you can't get the gold, it's just good to get the experience at the very least.
Right.
Ooh, nice poke there on the Victor.
Yeah, but it looks like the big fight this game is going to be happening in the bottom lane as South Florida is up their jungler that's also in bottom.
Their jungler is up here. But this is the Nico is running that clone ability, which is kind of nice. And then we see Tim on the Vi working through his jungle as well. And I believe CSU has tended to go early for the Drake if they can, and if not, they will go right to Grubs.
They definitely they don't often let them both through. If that makes sense.
Correct. Yeah, they don't want to give up both for sure. And I feel like some games they've been really good on the objective front, and some games they have let some of those objectives fall. So, yeah, just being able to make sure that we get some of them.
And I even, again, this comes from someone that doesn't play a lot of League, but I do watch because I broadcast pretty much everything here.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely do notice that it's less that we struggle to go for the objective and more we struggle to hold our spot when we go for them.
Right.
If we call back to the Purdue game that happened in NECC, the absolute tragedy that was. It wasn't because we weren't going for the objectives. Again, we had Elder Drake. It's just that our positioning, we let Baron get stolen from us at the 11th hour. And that's all it takes in League.
Yes. All right, we do see the Vi maybe getting a little bit of a gank here. They do have a ward down, so it depends if she can get through. And she does get a punch, and she puts him in, but he's going to flash over. So that gets the flash out, and it looks like CSU now has a little bit of priority here in the river. So it is possible they could go and take this Drake. They're at least going to go get some vision on the Scuttle Crab.
Scuttle Crab is an adorable name.
It really is.
You good?
Yes, I'm getting a little bit of... oh, there we go. Now we got, like, actual real full control of this.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Okay, so good gank there by the Vi. They do get the flash out. Flying Red Tiger is just trying to keep up on that CS. He's going to get a nice little heal out, and we do see the Nico, hanging out in the bushes.
As you do.
As you do. Oh, big stun from the Nico. Can they get a nice touch? And they do get a little bit of a pop on that tower, but not quite enough for a plate.
Yeah, not yet. And again, each plate gives just gold, or is it gold and XP?
Just gold.
So, very important to at least keep the economy up, and League is frozen.
This looks like maybe we have a pause coming up. Okay, it's very possible we have a pause coming up, unless League just died. Nope, wait, hold on, we're good.
We're so back,
we're good.
baby!
We are back.
I love when the spectator delay catch. Oh, that means that we will... oh, no, wait.
What happened?
I'm knocking on wood right now because I don't want to speak it into existence.
Okay, good. Yeah, you don't say anything then. All right, nice poke there by Shepard on the Nico.
So Jacoby frantically knocks on the table while CSU taking the 3v2 down here in bottom lane.
So nice trade there by Ash. The Nico took some damage, but Ash was able to get a nice poke on that Yunara. Oh, nice stun there on the Nico. That Yunara just desperately trying to get these minions. And CSU is doing a good job just freezing that wave, trying to keep him close to the tower.
So is that Flame Drake?
This is it looks like an Air Drake, I believe.
Turn off Fog of War in the bottom.
Yes, we can do that. Oh, I guess I could just hit that button, huh? Yes, this should be
an Air Dragon.
This is an Air Drake. All right, we have a little gank from Silas here, and the big question is the Vi in, and he's gonna.
First blood comes out. That's in bottom lane. Our bot lane's completely exposed right now.
His Beard's Weird goes in for the flash, but not able to quite get the kill.
Also, where's Reed?
Reed has recalled.
Okay. Sorry, I just look up at our top lane. I'm like, where?
Yep, good question. Reed? So we did miss one of the kills down here, but it looks like South Florida strikes first.
Mm-hmm. And again, I mean, kills are important in League, but they aren't the end-all, be-all of the game.
Oh, so this must have... It was not the bottom lane. It was Darius on the Ornn up top, which we did miss that fight.
Sorry, I just saw our bottom lane completely abandoned, but CSU going for Air Drake.
Yes. So CSU, they do have some priority in the river here. We do see maybe a little bit of poke here from the Karma, but I don't think they have enough to get in. Flying Red Tiger, he's going to... Oh, I'm sorry, this is actually our Nico, kind of sitting and waiting for a stun, but CSU's going to go ahead and get that first Drake.
So what does the Cloud Drake do to... I know you said each Drake also gives a little change around the
map. This is allowing 5% out of combat movement speed.
Okay.
So we get a little bit of speed from that, which is nice, and slow resist, which is also really important later in the game. So it's not much, but sometimes it's just enough to be able to catch up.
Well, again, I mean, the league map is big, so even 5%, those late-game attacks where you're traveling across the map or you have to run back to defend across the map, could be the difference maker. As we see Ari and...
Yeah, I do suspect we are going to see Ari getting some damage, but
he's got to be careful.
Victor's range is just so good, so if he plays under tower just enough, I think that he will be in... it'll be really tough to get that Victor kill. Okay, so Shepard taking some decent damage. As we take a look at our CS, so we see everything looks pretty even for the most part. We do see Ornn a little bit down on the CS up top, but that's to be expected. We do know that Reed gets counterpicked intentionally every game, so we can kind of set up for that bottom and mid lane.
Now, why? I guess why do teams target Reed in particular?
What do they target? What?
Reed in particular.
So I think this is more of a CSU strategy of you always want to be driving through the lane of your best players, and while Reed is a good player, he is one of the lower ranked on the team.
Okay.
And so, but he's also played some really good champions up top and has been able to just stall losing. So if you can kind of stall losing in that lane and then be able to win and push through your other lanes, then you can win the game pretty easily.
Void Grubs have spawned as well. So.
And it looks like CSU is going to hop on these, but South Florida is going to push through. It looks like the Silas is coming down. They might try to get a gank on this, but CSU looks like they're going to concede these grubs in order to potentially get some damage on the turret, or maybe they want to try to re-engage, or maybe they want to get a
gems
pick.
on that turret. I think just one chip damage will do enough to take a plate.
His Beard's Weird's in a little bit of a wonky position. He can't go in too far. He is trying to go. They're going to Ornn ult under the Silas. He is going to get a stun on both. And his Beard's Weird's going to go in on the Silas. He is low. They get hit with that W, but he's able to get the kill. His Beard's Weird continues to go in. He's very low, and he flashes out, but is not able to survive.
Well, there's Top Dog and his Beard's Weird both dead, so 2v2 situation. Excuse the mid-casting yawn there. We're still peeking the audio. Holy smokes.
Yes. I think it's okay to peek just slightly, but feel free to tell us if we're wrong. Chat?
Chat, if you can hear.
According to Christian, we want to peek slightly. So that's what I go. That's what I go with. I just rely on the Christian.
In Christian, we trust.
In Christian, we do trust. All right, so not a bad fight. CSU is not able to get. Oh, they did get one Void Grub from that, so that was good. So he was able to flash in and get a smite on that Void Grub. So CSU,
what do the Void Grubs do?
So the Void Grubs just give you a lot of experience.
Okay, so they're important to go after just because of
yes.
XP. You got it.
Heavy in experience, and they also kind of help you take down towers later on. They're like extra minions that kind of go, and the turrets can target them.
They're extra bodies that give XP.
Correct.
Gotcha.
But it is a really strong objective for some different junglers. But, being able to get one there and not allow South Florida to get all three is important.
Yeah, and looking at those gems on top and bottom lane, I think CSU right now just needs to be playing for poke again. I mean, again, League, I've noticed, like from my observation, tell me if I'm wrong, is much more about space than anything else.
Yes, that's very true.
It's I feel like coming from tactical FPS like Valorant, like Siege, it's like those games are like chess, and this is more like Go, if anyone has played that board game in chat.
Yes. Yeah, I think space is very important, and just like really gold. Like gold is just super important in this game. Like you can just never let up on the gold side of things. But, they're going to go in for a gank on the Sylas.
They're going to get the kill.
They get a good stun, and that is another kill on the Sylas. So they are keeping that Sylas very under control, which is going to be very important later in this game because Sylas can become a menace later on. Now the Darius goes in for a big attack there, but Reed was able to flash out. So,
but look at all the buildup on that tower. Holy.
Yes. There is a good bit of, but like we really just needed like one touch on that. But bottom lane hasn't quite gotten the priority they need to. Yunara very strong always, very squishy but very strong. And that Karma just constantly keeping her healed and everything.
But Reed's got to be careful here. We could lose this top lane tower very quickly.
I don't know if Reed necessarily cares about the top tower as much as he just doesn't want to lose gold right now.
Mm-hmm.
So he is willing to concede that and try to keep this, minion wave kind of locked under here. Okay, so we do have the Sylas is kind of going down into the river. So South Florida is going to pull this Drake, and it looks like South Florida has a lot of priority in the river at the moment. They are up about 1,000 gold. Top Dog very low. He is going to have to recall unless he is going to get... Oh, he is going to get killed. Dead. Yeah, unfortunately just bleeds out.
I thought his... Oh, he's going for a steal.
They're going to go in for the steal, and unfortunately, he was just a smidgen off. His Beardswear's in a pretty bad spot unless he can get out, and he doesn't. So the Sylas is going to get stunned. They're going to go in. They're going to get a kill on the Sylas. They're going in for the Victor, and they do not get the Victor. And this is going to be a really bad fight for CSU, as everybody is 1 health point on South Florida, and none of them go down.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the nature of the league sometimes. It's like you lose the team fights, you get unlucky, you don't communicate who to target maybe. And
yeah, unfortunately, and that Sylas W just heals him for so much sometimes. So took a little extra attacking that if they had been able to focus on some of these other champs would have gone down.
And again, that's the beauty and pain of League. When good stuff happens, it happens quick. When bad stuff happens, it happens quick.
True. And so CSU is down about 4,000 gold. The Victor is up 4-0, 4 kills. But we also see Ari has 4 kills, so those are similarly even. But then you have the Darius in the top that is really cooking. So, and that Darius can become very strong later.
Yes, definitely.
And Reed is in some trouble here unless he can get a stop on this Darius, but he doesn't have a tower to defend him, and he is just in a tough pickle right now.
Yeah, that's going to be it for Reed again. Holy. So CSU in a very tough spot so far.
Oh, they might get a nice little pick here on the Karma, but they don't. Karma is able to get out.
There's just enough information in that river that CSU can't really afford to push it right now.
Looks like they're going to try to go on this Darius, but this could be tough. This Darius is very strong. The Ari is going to go in. The Ari is also very strong. Oh my goodness, he does get the kill on his Beard's Weird. That was crazy. Almost a one-shot.
Yeah, wowzers, holy. I nearly just got lockjaw from yawning. Sorry, I'm excited. I'm here for the moment. Yeah. It's just also a school week, and it's 8:30 on a school week.
Oh, I'm with you.
I love me some League of Legends. Holy.
So his Beard's Weird goes down, and that was so unfortunate. They had a really good gank on that Darius.
No, interesting. We're sending Top Dog down here to defend now.
Yeah, that is pretty common to switch, especially if you're just getting really steamrolled by a champion. Like to just switch it up and try to go somewhere else.
Fair enough.
And so Top Dog is really just going to need to get some gold, try to get back into the game.
Gotcha. Teams tied 1-1 in Drakes, so it's going to be very interesting to see when this next Drake comes out, which will be in about 3 minutes.
Yes. And Herald is just about to pop, and it looks like South Florida is in position to attack that Herald. And I think CSU is going to concede this. Maybe try to go down and get a gank on the Victor, it looks like. Oh, he just barely missed. Oh, and Nico misses. He missed 2 ults on this Victor, and they're going 4v1, and it's who's going to get the kill on him.
Yeah, but now, I mean, it took so long. Now that information's out there, we see South Florida in the top corner there.
They're going to split push, and they're going to take this top tower, and they also take the Herald. So that Herald they're going to drop in the center, I believe, right away, which they do, and they are going to now take this mid tower. So really not a great trade from CSU. They do try to push down here in the bot, but yeah, not sure if that was worth that trade. So.
Yeah, I mean, you can try to push down the bottom, but when South Florida gets advanced, that's on 3 lanes. Like I said, that's space. Even when we get that attack.
They're going to have to kill this Herald quick because he is going to destroy the tower. But
right.
Yeah, and they're going to try to go push in this top lane, knowing that Reed is kind of all alone. And they're just going to go clear out the jungle. There will not be much for Vi left in the jungle to be able to get that gold.
No.
And South Florida is up big time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's yeah, it's certainly been South Florida domination so far. But again, never say never for CSU.
No, really, like one team fight can really sway the entire game.
Right.
So it's just a matter of winning like the next team fight.
Again,
and it looks like they could get another kill on this Victor, which could be really good. And they're going to get a TP as well, so they got to kill this Victor very quickly as Shepard comes in, and he's going to try to get the stun on it. And now we're going to have a 3v1, but this Darius is a menace at the moment. And so his Beard's Weird flashes out, tries to get out, but he gets dunked on and gets killed. And so Shepard playing under tower, the Silas under tower as well. And he's going to go all in on the Ahri, and he's got charmed into the tower. And he's going to get the kill, so Ahri gets another kill. The Darius uses his W early. Can Ahri get one more kill on this Darius? Can he get the charm off? No, he's going to retreat. Wise move, I believe, and this tower has barely a health point left.
Yeah, the tower falls and next Drake's out. Is that Chemtech Drake?
This will be the Chemtech, the Life Drake? Yeah, this is Chemtech, you are correct.
Ah, let's go. Yes, I saw green.
So that Hextech will open up a lot of the Hex gates around, as well as increase ability haste for South Florida.
Around the world, around the world. I can't wait for my awful singing to get us copyright struck one day.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
So how'd you lose your job, Jacob? Well,
let me tell you.
Funny story.
Okay, we're going to get maybe a little team fight here in the mid. CSU maybe looking to see if they could get a quick gank on this Yunara before the Yunara snowballs, but she is still has 0 kills, so I think the Yunara has been tamed. It's really the Victor to worry about right this second, but we do see the Ahri cooking. Scrub McLord does have 7 kills, and that is kind of what you want to see out of one of your teams, that somebody has like that overwhelming amount, you know. So good touch there on the Nico. But they're going to go in on this fight, and they get a clone. They're going to use a lot of abilities to take that clone down.
Well, does CSU have the information that that was all 5?
I believe they did. I believe they used a plant to look in, but
I don't think they do, because CSU's going to contest this 5-on-5 for the Drake here.
Oh, good stun. They're going to go in with the Ornn ult. Ornn ult is going to go back in. They're going to get another good stun in the back line, but nothing that's going to be enough for them to engage. And we do see that Vi goes in on the back line. They do get a kill on the Silas as well. So they're going to go in on the Victor in the back. They do get a kill on the Victor, and CSU takes the team fight. Just like we talked about, like we really just need one fight to go our way, and that
just
karma
like that,
flashes
we're all
out.
tied up in kills. We're only down 3K in gold,
and CSU's going to get this Drake. So what a, I mean, I don't know if you saw, but that Ashe Flying Red Tiger was able to use that ult and get the stun immediately for the engage, and then Reed was able to follow up immediately on the Ornn ult for a second stun, which changed the entire fight.
Yeah, it just keeps you locked out.
But this Darius has to be put to an end here. He is doing so much. Oh, the top dog is going to get the shutdown, which is going to catch him up a little bit, but he cannot bleed out. Don't bleed out, Orn. And he lives.
That is insane. So I think the ramifications. I love Ram. Ram's pricey right now.
Ram is a little pricey. Oh, this is not good. Shepard goes in.
Shepard needs to go out.
And Shepard needs to get out, and I don't think that Shepard is going to get out and goes down. So not sure what happened. I don't know if maybe South Florida used an ability to pull him in, or he maybe just got booped in there. I'm not sure.
It looked like a jump of some sort. Does Nico have a... he's playing Nico, right?
Yes.
Does Nico have, like, a jumping ability?
I know he has, like, a dash type, but, yeah, I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Ari's in a good position, though. Might be able to get this Karma, and does.
Yeah,
and Ari's going to go in on the Silas as well. They are going to use an ultimate on the Silas, but the Silas does escape, and the Yunara is doing a little bit of poke damage. And so the Victor going to go ahead and get those plants, and CSU going to take the Scuttle for some vision here on the Baron.
So, Baron is up once again.
Yes, and this Darius is just split pushing in the bot lane. We are going to have to send Top Dog down here in order to just slow him down a little bit. But he does see him with that plant hit, so he's going to go into the jungle and take these...
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Rock Krogs, I think they are.
Frog. So we're going to see Top Dog down here on the bottom lane.
Okay, so Darius is under tower, and this Darius is so strong right now. His ultimate can really almost one-shot, so... Do you see that Darius retreating, which is nice. So they did save the tower, which I think is good, and Reed is going to be able to gobble up all this delicious CS that he needs. So Reed catching up a little bit after that shutdown.
Yeah, curious to see what CSU's plan is here. Holy excuse me.
Yeah, I think they're just going to go ahead and take that tower. That was an easy one shot. This tower is very high on crystals. Mid lane can also go, but they will have to win a team fight to get some of these. So I think it's a good idea to recall right now, regroup, get your items. Ari is way ahead on 9 kills. There's nobody in this game that is really that strong, except for maybe the Darius. Yeah, but really, if you can kind of lock the Darius down with some stuns, you can get some kills on the rest of the team, and then the Darius can fall.
Right. So
CSU maybe going to try to go for a pick. It looks like maybe they're trying to go for a gank. The Silas is in position, though, in order to, maybe hop into a fight if needed. Kind of works as that assassin type. You see Top Dog on the Darius down here. And Top Dog is going to have to be careful. The Darius does not take a lot of damage right now and is dealing a ton of damage at the moment. But he's just going to focus on the tower, and the tower is not going to really help. And if this Darius gets this... Oh, he's going to ult him, and I think this is a really smart play. Oh, but he missed! He missed the ult! And the Silas is going to counter ult.
Yeah, oh no.
Oh, that's so sad. I really thought that was a great ult by Reed, but it just didn't work out.
Now South Florida has 3 on the bottom.
Yes. So they did TP down into the jungle, and they were able to get that bottom turret. So CSU is going to have to do something here as Reed is down for another 30 seconds. South Florida up still about 4,000 gold. CSU, we have seen, can win the team fight.
Yes, definitely. I mean, it's not like CSU out of it. They're up a Drake as well, so...
And true, they are up a Drake, and we do have another Drake spawning in about 30 seconds. So CSU's going to have to fight over an objective. I don't think either team is strong enough just yet to be able to take the Herald. Oh, I'm sorry, the Baron. I apologize. And South Florida getting in position to get into that river, hoping that CSU maybe overextends. Okay, and they are going to go down. I think this is smart. I think CSU can concede this Drake, and then they're going to go try to get this Darius I think this is a really smart play from CSU. If they can get this kill, though. They have to be able to go get this kill.
Right.
And they do get the stun on him. But Nico gets it down. But he is very fast at the moment.
South Florida. Why do I want to say Purdue? It's because I was talking about the Rainbow Six team earlier.
Nice. Top Dog gets another kill. So that's going to catch him up, which will make him a little bit more dangerous in these upcoming fights. South Florida's going to push this mid turret.
So that's going to be another turret down, and that is all the outside of base turrets down.
CSU's going to go in for a team fight here. Let's see if they can get one. They get a nice stun on the Silas, but that Silas is able to use his time stop, get that kill. They're going to go all in on the Yunara. CSU has not lost anyone just yet. I spoke 1 second too soon. And the Victor is going to go down. So Reed on the Ornn gets a double kill, and he is caught up significantly in the last 10 minutes or so.
Like you said, it just takes one team fight here. CSU's going to go for the mid tower.
And they still do have a Karma down here that could be an easy capture for them, but I think that they're going to give chase, and I think they're just going to get this vision, this scuttle, try to recall. Reed can go get another item potentially. And just make him a little bit stronger for that next team fight.
I love that. The train.
Oh, yeah, the train Ornn is so good. Okay, so CSU has had 2 very good team fights in a row. They have conceded some objectives, but I think wisely conceded the objectives. They've been playing very carefully around the Darius.
Rogue.
Look at him go.
I love how that frog's like the only thing from our transition screen that I like actively recognize. It's just funny, this huge frog.
Okay, so Reed is going to have to be careful here. This Darius is getting a little sneaky. They do have some vision on him, though, so Reed does see him coming. I don't believe South Florida will start Baron, because if they do, they will probably die.
I feel like neither team can start Baron right now.
I don't think they can. I think both teams. Oh, the Ari. Oh!
Oh, that's going to be a kill.
And the Vi can maybe get this kill. Nice. The Silas is going to go in on the Vi. If Silas thinks that he can compete, the Ari's here. He's going to get the charm off, and he is going to get the kill as well. So I think that was a terrible play by South Florida, really.
I agree.
We don't need to be going in on that. You guys are ahead in gold, and now you have got CSU right back into this game. So CSU is caught up.
And like CSU's going to take more space now.
Yes. They've caught up about 2,500 gold in the last 10 minutes, and now they are in a very good position for this upcoming set of fights. So
yeah, stream, stay hydrated. That's a reminder.
I do need to get some water after this.
Real.
Okay, so this Darius is going to recall. CSU pushing. They took another turret. So such a smart play from CSU, going down to that bot lane. The Ari was very low, retreated carefully. Vi comes in, gets the kill, and then that Silas, for whatever reason, decided he wanted to dance, and the Ari comes back in, gets the charm.
Maybe didn't realize there were 2 there. Maybe thought there was only 1.
I don't know. I mean, she was just there. I don't know if maybe he thought she just ran all the way away, but
possible.
Okay, so now they're just going to be clearing out some vision, trying to set up for this next objective. So Drake's in a minute 12. Baron is available, but like we've talked about, I just don't know if any team's willing to start this just yet.
Yeah, I mean, from what I noticed, you need to have a considerable advantage to start off Baron. And if you don't, you get into instances. Again, I don't want to keep referencing that Purdue game, but it's a great example of teams being relatively equal. You start off the Baron, may not have the resources to finish it. If you don't, the other team might. You never know.
And so we do see the... Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
There's the thing chirping. I just went, what?
Okay, so we're just going to get some vision clears from the team.
That.
Love it.
What does that clone do?
The clone is just a distraction.
Okay.
It's just like you don't know which one is the real one if you're on the other team.
Okay.
So it just gives...
So it's literally just a clone.
Yes, literally just a clone. And the Ari's in a bad spot, and...
Gonna be able to get out.
He is able to get out. That was a little bit sneaky, though. A little bit dangerous. I don't know if I like our Ari frontlining. So CSU is going to get in position for Drake. We do see the Darius sneakily hiding in the bush, but nobody sees him. This could be bad for the back line. The Ari goes in, going to use the time stop, and he's going to have to dash away. The Ari goes down. The Darius sitting in the bush. Nobody saw him the entire time, and South Florida is going to have a huge advantage now. Like, they're going to go run and go. They're maybe going to just try to end the game?
I mean, it's certainly a gamble. CSU's out for another 30 seconds. But if CSU's able to get back up, this could be tragic. Not tragic for us, obviously.
No.
One turret down. They go to the inhibitor.
This could be the Nico is about to be back up, and they do have ultimate, so we could see her getting like a 5-stack ultimate.
Oh, she got stunned.
She did get stunned, and they're just going to hammer the Nexus. Oh, that's just going to be Nexus,
yeah. Oh, my goodness.
And, yeah, they were able to just steal the end of the game. Unreal. So, wow. Did not see that coming. CSU won all of those team fights, but the key was that Darius hiding in the bush that they didn't see. And he was able to get in the whole back line, and it didn't matter what CSU was doing to their back line because he just took away all their damage dealers.
Right, because it doesn't matter if you're dealing damage if you're dead.
Wow. So great game by South Florida. Right at the very end, I thought CSU was fighting their way back.
Hello, wallpaper.
There's our wallpaper, everybody.
It's always interesting. That's one of my favorite things to do. I love playing the game of what is our wallpaper today. In-game, or yep, that works too.
So we will have a little transition here as we update our scoreboard. Thank you.
Yep. I know, right? It's so good.
What? What is happening? Thank you. I don't know why.
I don't either.
We need to get rid of this keyboard.
We do. Can I take Sledgehammer to it?
That would be amazing. Okay, so CSU is down 1-0. We have to see how this game 2 goes.
Yeah, and I guess the good news is, like I always say on our Fearless games, you don't have to play that team comp again.
True. But I do feel a little sad because you know that.
So much.
Do you think you can just copy and paste those in?
No, because the code.
No, you're right. So, yeah, CSU unfortunately falls in that first game, and it looked like they were amassing a comeback. So, hopefully this game 2 just goes a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, we have to see the ball. The ball's on CSU's court. Again,
truly.
They control their NACE fate here, and it's going to need to be the 2-0 run. So I think teams are going to take a short break, question mark?
Teams are going to take a short break, and so will we. So stay tuned as we enter for Game 2.
Intermission.
everybody. Welcome back. Oh, I'm so sorry. You go. No, you go.
Welcome back, everyone. Pardon my language there. So we are back with game number 2 of NACE Week 6 League of Legends action here. A must-win game for the CSU Vikes.
Yes, this is a must-win game. The first game, man, CSU just played it so well, but there were just so many times where they made those tiny mistakes, and just weren't able to get it done. So we're going to head to the champ select screen now. Oh, no, I did not undo the bans, though.
Oh, yeah.
We did bad. Hold on. Nobody panic. Nobody panic.
Lilia coming out as the first ban for CSU, and Zyra coming out as the first ban for University of South Florida. So again, it's going to be CSU's ban. You alternate bans, then it's 1-2-2-2-1 for picks.
Correct.
And then ban, as Olaf is CSU's next ban. And then ban, 1-2-1 as your final picks. So we see Jace coming out and Garen.
Garen? Yeah, Garen is really similar to Darius, so I think that they just don't want that dude playing a similar character.
And whoever the last ban was, Ambessa. Okay, so on the top lane, we're going to see Cassante.
Ooh, love the Cassante pick.
And Bard.
I just don't know if Bard is actually playing the top here.
Yeah, we don't know for Purdue, but for us, we're taking educated guesses. We're going to see Diana and Yasuo.
So, Scrub McClure's been playing the Yasuo a little bit,
South Florida.
And I think that it's a good pick. He's been pretty strong on the Yasuo. All right, so they banned
Rel.
Bans?
Yeah, back to ban. South Florida bans Rel. So curious to see who CSU.
I feel like that wasn't the ban, but no, it was.
They had one blank.
Who's that one?
I didn't see who it was.
There's a Trundle. Okay, so there's a Trundle ban.
Sad Trundle noises in the chat.
Sad Trundle noises. I hate playing against Trundles. Oh my gosh.
Thresh.
It's gonna be a Thresh ban.
Now I'm thinking about the Hunger Games series, and now I'm crying. Okay, unlucky. Camille going to be the last ban. So next pick phase coming out here, starting with South Florida, who we can guess is their ADC, but we don't know for sure. We're gonna see Set.
Yeah, that's gonna be their top lane.
It's gonna be the top. We see
Varus.
There's no eye there. I can see. I don't need new glasses. Genuinely, please. And it looks like CSU is going to be picking Nami with their last pick.
Yeah, Nami's got some good healing abilities and some good bubbles and just a good all-around support.
Okay. As I jokingly ask, any inspiration from Nami from One Piece in the character name? Up more. No, that's the band.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got you. Yep. And we are going to see Jarvan the Fourth coming out.
Yes. He's a really strong support. He's really fun to play. So we will see him in the bottom lane, most likely with Ezreal.
I think pretty much every night that I do League, I see a Jarvan played somewhere.
Yeah. Jarvan is strong.
Again, you don't often see it in Game 1 because of the Fearless system in NACE, but when we did Gleck, Jarvan was definitely up there on most seen.
Right.
Whether that be picks or bans. I don't know, pulling out the Rainbow Six Siege term presence, if you will, which is, I think, a really cool thing. Sorry, I'm nerdy for this.
No, you're doing great. Just keep yapping. Just keep going.
Yapping. All right. So again, the team comps are going to see Cleveland State playing Cassante, Diana, Yasuo, Varus, and Nami. And for South Florida, we're going to see Bard, Ezreal, Orianna, Set, and Jarvan the Fourth.
Yeah, Orianna's pretty annoying in the mid, but I think Yasuo is also very annoying in the mid. So, and Yasuo has that shield wall that can really prevent a lot of Orianna's stuff from going out.
Right.
So I think he should be able to win that mid lane. His Beard's Weird plays a great Diana. And I think that's a really good pick. Not really sure.
I'm surprised to see the Cassante get through the ban phase, honestly.
Yeah, he is a very strong character. He's a very strong champion in this game. I think Reed likes him a lot.
Right, Lord knows Reed gets target ban like no tomorrow.
Absolutely. So this is going to really depend on just who is the jungle pick. I'm not quite sure who would be the jungle pick. Maybe it's a Bard jungle and a Jarvan support. But I guess we'll find out here pretty shortly.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't imagine this is actually a set ADC for sure. But they're supposed to put those in order. Maybe it's not in order on our side.
I don't think for NACE it's required.
Oh, okay.
Because I think because when you make the lobby, you can set your role. I think that's all you need to do is just set it in the lobby.
Gotcha. Well, I really want to see a game 3 here.
I do too. I mean, again, CSU's season in NACE comes down to whether or not they can get a game 3. As League did not have a fall season, so it just land qualification just comes up to right now in this spring season.
Yeah, and CLOL, they're 2-2, so they will need to get a couple more wins in that league in order to make Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much, and NECC, they're 2-2 in main games as well, so for both conferences, you got to go 2-1 in your last 3. Obviously, I mean, tiebreaker effects change that, but just in general, 2-1.
Thanks to Jungle Jarvan.
This
really.
is a best of 3 twist. My fault.
Yes, agreed. I think we got this also. I feel really good. The team had a pretty good meeting out there. Looking to clean up just like a little bit of stuff.
Right.
You know, I think that's really what they need to do, just clean up a little bit, and they have an easy win.
And like you said, it wasn't even like big mistakes they were making.
No.
Either. It's just tiny things. And that's all League comes down to sometimes.
It really is.
One team fight, one mistake. That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. So we're going to see this game 2, and then we will see a game 3. We will see it.
We will.
But we have seen Flying Red Tiger play the Varus before. He does usually tend to start a little bit slow on the Varus, but he does pick up pretty quickly, towards the end of the game. Yasuo is going to be dominant in the mid. We know Diana is going to be very strong. I really wanted to see the Nocturne pick, though, but maybe he's saving that for game 3.
Yes, and again, like we said, it's fearless bans.
Right.
So maybe if if South Florida sees, we left Nocturne on ban and he didn't take it, maybe we don't need to ban him for game 3. Possibly lead into that trap, if you will, because honestly, League is such a strategic game that your ban phase and like your hero bans matter about as much as the game does.
Right. And
it's, I think, the only game that has character bans or map bans of some sort that is the same. And we have a tech pause immediately.
Get a little tech pause.
I love me some League of Legends. The
game has been paused.
W intro music playing.
I think Reed wants a redemption game. I went out and told him, he played really well towards the end of that game, and he thought he kind of just blew the beginning, but I don't think that he did. He's put in a tough spot.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, never mind. And as we speak about Top Dog,
and Reed
he is disconnected.
So, yeah, I mean, again, League definitely comes from someone that doesn't play it, so correct me if I'm wrong. It's the kind of game that you can just get trapped in your mental a lot because
100%.
the games are long, and it's not like Valorant or Siege where like you have rounds that you can break up and like, okay, run next round. It's just the one game for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Valorant, they went 2-0 tonight.
13-1, 13-3 were the scores.
They lost 4 rounds and 26 total winning rounds.
Yeah, domination coming out from the CSU Vikes. I think if there was any doubts, that they were qualifying for CVAL, I think they have for sure locked it up there. They're 4-1, so that should be a guaranteed.
I would think so, and they could be very good in that conference.
Top 4 mixed CVAL, right?
Top 4 mixed CVAL.
So 4-1, 4-4 would be the cut. Okay, I guess technically they need to win one more, but they need to just win one of their next 3. And then assuming tiebreakers does not rail them out of existence.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know how the tiebreakers work in...
I think it's map differential and round differential.
Okay.
And then head-to-head. Because FPS games prioritize maps. Because that's basically smaller games. And
all you know is Tim? We love Tim.
We love Tim.
Okay, so we're continuing to pause. You know what? Let's go to a better-looking screen, shall we?
But the pause screen is so fun. Also, shout out our notepad making the stream appearance.
Oh, yes.
Because we have to share the whole...
Don't look at that.
It's nothing important. It's PJ's secret files. All of our accounts. Twitch.tv/CSU Vikes. Or what? Twitch.tv/? What?
Oh, you're working with Tim at Costco?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Tim is... Tim has been on our team since literally the dawn of existence. He actually was on the team before we had a team.
Bro was on the team when the dinosaurs were roaming.
Yeah, honestly. But before I got here, there was a league team that existed. And as I was coming in, I was talking with Tim and Anthony, and they were like in a tournament competing. So they already existed as a CSU team here. So we've had Tim for quite some time. Love having Tim in the program again for one last go around.
Yeah, I guess while we're paused here, and hopefully we stay paused long enough for you to explain this, how did the esports club come into existence?
So there were just when I was at the high school doing esports, I knew that CSU had a club team because we were looking to do some Rocket League back and forth. And CSU had a great Rocket League club team. I wish I had those guys here when I was,
building.
Building. But those guys all started their own clubs, but they were all individual clubs. Okay. So you had like the FPS club, you had the Rocket League club, you had the League club. They all had their own things, and so what I wanted to do when I came in is like unite all of them under just like an esports,
How can you put USD
Discord
money on this game? You cannot because it's college esports.
Okay, listen, you definitely can.
We do not endorse putting USD money on
this commercial brought to you by Cleveland State Vikings. See what I did there? Draft Cleveland State Vikings. And you can just send me that in Venmo. Very small chance I will pay out.
Very small. So you're saying there's a chance?
Yes.
No, another cool thing, but this is probably just because we saw it land when I was playing poker with the league guys. Midwest Rainbow Six, they have a Discord server currency.
Yes.
That it's you can't get any USD at all, nothing, but it's just in their Discord server that they have a sports book of their daily games for this Discord server currency, and it's so cool.
Okay, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. We have game.
Yippee!
All right. So here we go. Looks like there was also some possible potty breaks going on there.
Take the chance when you get it.
And they did. But yeah, sometimes this game will just kick you out for no reason.
Right.
With some inability to log back in.
It is a game that was coded in 2007.
Yeah, somewhere around there. It's been a minute.
Dude, I kind of want to return to old PC games. I appreciate everything nowadays, but it's for chat that doesn't know me, very much live on a farm, very much was not technologically introduced before I played high school esports, if that makes sense. I was good with tech, but that's about it. As we see some early conflict going on in the bot lane.
Wait, they get a big stun on Shepard. Shepard's got to flash out. He's in a rough spot. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine. Please, again, we're talking about the game here. I'm just yapping. The average playing neutral against Snake moment.
Yes. So we see that set get some heavy damage on the Cassante. Looks like Cassante missed maybe one or two of those hits to trade out.
But a core memory I have in my brain of one of the older tech stuff I would play on is my grandma had very old PC and had a floppy disk of Dig Dug.
Heck yeah. Dig Dug was awesome.
When I would go over to your house, I would just play Dig Dug on this computer, and it was amazing.
Okay, so we're seeing some good poke damage from the Yasuo. Scrub McLord doing his thing. Flying Red Tiger, he's going to get some pokes as well. Kind of want to return down to this bottom fight here.
I hate the directional audio of League. Oh my, that just threw off my brain so much. Oh man. So, still, I mean, again, everyone's just poking and prodding, trying to find an edge, but everyone's playing.
We do see the Diana, so we do see his Beard's Weird maybe coming down. So Tim might be coming down here for a possible gank, because these guys are pushed up very far.
Mm-hmm. And again, they're going aggressive for the tower, and that's kind of what won South Florida in Game 1, is just their aggression early on.
Some good damage on Flying Red Tiger, though, on the Varus, and he could do some damage as Diana is kind of sneaking up, but now they are retreating. So I think Diana maybe loses that gank ability. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he goes in on this Bard. Hold on a minute. Let's return. Let's check it out. Yes, and they are going to use the I don't know what that is, the teleport. I don't know what that ability is exactly called. But
the Nether Portal. Tinted Steel. I need to shut up, chat. You gotta tell me to shut up more.
All right, so Cassante doing a pretty fine job on the set up top here, but is down slightly in CS, but really insignificant amount.
And again, I was about to say, it's early in the game, so.
And we do have a 2v1, though, and this Varus could maybe push up. Bard trying to roam. And Shepard doing a great job on the Nami, just kind of keeping them in check here. And it looks like the Diana is going to recall. Looks like maybe this bot lane is going to get a recall in, as they are going to crash two pretty big waves here.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to see the first Drake come out in 50 seconds?
Yes. Ooh, and that set is pretty low.
Well, both are pretty low, actually. Top Dog going to even it up here. Just going to get the gold, though. Those minions are so adorable. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it kind of stinks they have to kill them.
Oh my god, they killed Kenny!
Yeah, and everything kind of sitting even. I think this is a smart play from CSU. Just waiting, not being too aggressive, and you know, maybe looking for some easy ganks. You really don't want to get that set going. The set can be very dangerous if he starts getting a little bit too strong.
Right.
So. And Cassante maybe looking for a little bit of a trade out, as Set gets a pretty heavy hit. Liking this Yasuo mid. I'm a mid laner myself, so like watching the mid lane matchups.
I feel like if I played this game, I would probably be support, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Support is pretty fun. I like that in this game you have the ability to play like a tanky support or like a damagey support, or...
That's why I play Siege.
Yeah.
Is like there's so many different definitions of support. I mean, you have your hard breachers, your shield characters on attack.
Right.
Your anchors on defense, your breach denial, like... I like those games that give you versatility, which the irony of me saying that as a CS player as well.
Right.
But again, just everyone's defaulting right now. I keep using FPS now. I gotta stop. This is a MOBA.
We do see his Beardsword finally going in for the Dragon, so we do have a little bit of prio for mid lane and so the bot lane, and so this should be a free, easy Drake for CSU. Flying Red Tiger.
We got to make sure we don't lose the space down here, because that was the issue last game.
Correct.
We got the Drake, but we lost a lot of space for it.
Oh, we do see the Bard going in on Flying Red Tiger. This could be, he might have to dash over, flash over, sorry.
Something over.
I thought he was maybe going to flash into the Drake pit,
even?
But his Beardsword's going to go in, and he is, they were able to flash out, and the Nami's coming back, but the Yasuo comes down. They might get this Bard kill, and they do. So the Yasuo comes in and gets the Bard kill, and unfortunately does not get the kill on the Ezreal. But they did get one, and it looks like they will be able to get this Drake now. So the Ezreal's sitting pretty low.
Why does every time we go approach the Drake, all I can hear in my head is she's like, say Drake.
Yeah. And CSU gets a free, easy Drake there, and that was a good kill. So that was a really great play by CSU.
Okay, so what
getting ahead early.
Chem Tech do again? Sorry.
This, oh, it is not flying over.
Unlucky.
I believe it does extra passive. Oh, and his Beardsworth's in some trouble. He goes in, he gets a shield, but he goes down, and the Yasuo trying to get in, but now they do have another gank, and Shepard is here. Can Shepard help on the Nami? Can he help the Yasuo? The Yasuo is going to flash out. He is at 1 health. The Nami is giving some pretty good heals there, and the Bard is going to go all in on the Yasuo, but not before he can get out. So very nice play there by Scrub McLord. Unfortunately, his Beardsweird does go down, trying to get that early pick.
In Reddit we trust. Which one was it? Chemtech?
It was.
According to this 3-year-old comment, Chemtech gives CC reduction and Soul makes you tanky when low life.
Okay. Yeah, usually you can hover over this, but I don't know why it's not letting me.
Chat, if that's wrong, let me know. Never mind, I found the League of Legends wiki.
Okay, so we got a 2v1 down here in the bottom lane, and it is going to depend if they can get this Ezreal, but they cannot. Flying Red Tiger taking some heavy damage. That Ezreal is no joke.
It's gain 6% tenacity and heal and shield power.
Interesting. Oh, Shepard getting some nasty damage there on the Ezreal. So CSU's sitting in a pretty good spot now.
Yeah. And again, we're even, but looking at the space here, CSU could get flanked up the middle. But outside of that, CSU's doing fine as we get the Void Grubs, which is going to make that leaving middle worth it. We can only hope, but our jungle's being invaded.
We are getting invaded.
I don't think we have any vision down
but we
here,
we do have Diana also invading their jungle, so
I love jungle trades.
And I think this Diana might be maybe trying to look for a gank, but the Orianna does see it out. So the Bard is also kind of pushing up into the jungle, maybe looking for this Yasuo kill, maybe going for a gank in the mid lane, hoping that maybe Scrub McLord knows that they are not in that bottom lane and need to push out. So Jarvan pushing a little bit deeper into the jungle. And this looks like maybe they want to go get a kill on this set, potentially. They are pinging pretty heavy.
Yeah.
The Diana just trying to get the rest of these just jungle cleared up. And Cassante goes all in. The set is going to ultimate on Top
I don't
Dog.
think it's going to matter.
But it's not going to matter.
And Top Dog's the one that gets that kill, very importantly.
So big pick there by the Yasuo, getting that kill from Cassante. And Reed's in a pretty good position up top. And they are going to get a little damage done from the Bard on the time stop. But Cassante does his job. Top Dog does his job there really well. Yasuo, nice job on the gank. Diana, good job on the gank. And that's going to get CSU ahead.
Just very good team play all around as Yasuo is going to try to poke this tower.
Yes, and both teams still very even gold-wise.
Right. Again, looking at it here, I mean, the space is dead equal.
All right, and the Bard just kind of roaming around, like doing his Bard thing.
I'm going to get spotted. Shepard's going to go challenge, question mark. I don't think CSU realizes this mid lane's free. If they can get that information.
Nice. Good attack there by Reed. Nice. Once that Cassante gets going, he is going to be tough to stop. Nice. Good little poke there from Yasuo.
Are we playing volleyball with whatever that is?
Yes. So the Orianna uses that ball to deal a lot of her damage.
Okay.
But the Yasuo, if there's minions up, the Yasuo can dash through the minions.
Oh, love that.
So the Yasuo wants to fight with minions for sure.
And that's why he's in mid lane. Okay, that makes sense. Staying in now.
Yes. I do hate playing Yasuos.
Like playing against them, you're saying?
I do. Yeah, it's just really, I don't know. They're difficult. They get the big shield when you hit them at the first time and everything. So
it looks like our next Drake is going to be coming in, and it looks like it's going to be the Mountain Drake. So
should be for some defense.
Yep, for some armor and magic resistance. Yes, call Jacoby a nerd, but it's because he doesn't understand this game. And so in the League of Legends wiki, we trust.
Nice job on Top Dog. Getting some pretty good damage here on the set.
Yeah, unfortunately, their top laner has the tower to fall back on.
Ooh, Shepard taking a little bit too much damage on that poke. And it looks like South Florida is going to push in on this Drake down here.
Now, that's a genuine question as well. Why do I see that a lot of the teams, or like pretty much every league team, prefers to be blue when they're given the chance?
I believe it deals with either pick or ban first.
Okay. You know, that actually makes sense. All right.
Oh, and they're going to go all in, and they're going to try to get this Orianna. The Orianna flashes out. She is going to live? Question mark? And does not, but the Yasuo is going to get 2, and this big question is, can they get a third? The Yasuo is going to get this Jarvan. He tries to get a hit on the jungle to get some health back, but isn't able to. And CSU wins a team fight there.
Yeah, so they're up 5-3. They're up about 1K gold. They're going to go after the Mountain Drake here.
Yeah, Flying Red Tiger. It's going to be a slow. It's going to be a slow kill on that Drake, but doesn't really have anybody to contest him at the moment. Although that Jarvan is going to be up in just a second, so it just depends if his Beard's Weird can get down there. The Yasuo is going to come down and help on this Mountain Drake and try to finish this off. But the Orianna pushing down, so CSU...
be careful not to get this stolen, but his Beard's Weird is going to come over to support.
Yes, and they will come in, they will get the smite, and that will lock in the second Drake.
Which is a
so defense. I cannot hover over Chemtech, but the Mountain Drake does get 5% armor and magic resist. As
I love games coded in 07.
Okay, so CSU up in some kills. They're up about 2,000, maybe less than 2,000 gold.
About 1,000.
Actually, about 1,000 almost exactly now.
Little over 1,000 there.
Shepard is in a predicament, though. This might be in a really bad spot. He's going to have to flash out, but it might go down in vain. No, it does not. He is able to escape.
I would have giggled slightly if he died to that creature after flashing out.
No, that would have been very sad.
It would have been sad, but...
Also in a predicament here with no minions to dash through. But the Bard is going to get out. And maybe just try to get some vision. And we see the Diana doing some jungle invade, as Dianas do. Maybe looking to aim and see if they could possibly get... Yeah, I think he's scanning to see if Set has any vision, and technically doesn't. So I wonder if he thinks like maybe he could go in on this Set.
I mean, I think... Yeah,
Yasuo is also going to be here. So Cassante is going to drive him back under tower. Oh, and Shepard is in a predicament as well. As
I think CSU's preparing for a collapse up top. Look, holy... Yeah, they're going to go after this.
They are going to collapse, and
Yasuo's going to get the kill.
Wow. And let's go down to this. Shepard is in a pickle.
Rift Herald comes out. What is that tower doing? What was that?
Was not sure, actually.
Why was our tower gold? Gold, gold, gold. Gold, gold, gold. Yes.
Oh, you know what it was? It was a Bard. A Bard ult.
Gotcha.
Can shut down the towers temporarily.
Yes, Reed is doing a lot better on this game.
Yes. Looking really, really strong up top.
Twizzed. I need to enunciate my words. So CSU is also going to get the Rift Herald as well. It's pretty much whatever lane they want, they can have.
Okay, so Yasuo up 4 kills. Oh, and this could be a big pick here for CSU. Yasuo is going in on the Bard. He is able to get out, though. And that Orianna going to throw that orb out. Shepard going in, and this could be bad for Shepard. And Shepard does not have a flash, used it last fight. And that was very unfortunate. CSU looked like they were in a pretty good spot there, but his Beard's Weird is going to come down. Oh, he misses the dash, but he's able to recover. And Yasuo misses the tornado, but they are going to get a pick on the Jarvan. So not a bad trade. Not a bad trade.
And again, I think the important thing is, well, I say that. I think the important thing is CSU doesn't lose a lot of space.
Correct.
With that trade.
They do lose a tower.
They lose a tower, but, you know, sometimes you just got to take that on the chin. But again, CSU's big issues when it comes to trade is just the space they give up in those trades. I think now they're kind of DK chilling like a DK villain as top dog, going to take a lot of damage up front there.
Cassante just putting in some work right now, and he does get another kill on the set. So Reed, top dog, coming out like a man on fire in this game too. Very important game too. Could potentially be the end of the season for CSU if they do not win this game. If they do win this game, they will qualify to be able to go to Mizzou and play at a LAN for a playoff spot.
Yeah. Again, the week with Stony Brook obviously could change.
Oh, we see the Bards sneaking in the bushes. They do not have vision over there.
Oh, yeah, no. If we win this on the Stony Brook game, it doesn't really matter. You're right.
Correct.
Sorry. I thought Stony Brook also had some significance in that, but...
Okay, so CSU is stacked up in the center. They are looking for a Drake in about 30 seconds, but they're just going to go and just give up this mid-turret?
Okay, I'm maybe worried about the pressure from Baron, but CSU still gets to keep it.
Yes. And so CSU strong, kind of flexing a little bit right now. They are going to be trying to retreat as they do take some jungle camps. Oh, and his Beersway is going to go in. This could be a team fight, and it is going to be one. The Bard gets a great ult, though, and takes 2 out of the fight, and Shepard is very low. He's going down, not able to stop it, and this looks really bad for the Varus as his Beardsweird does come back up. They are trying to get one.
Yeah, they're chasing one. His Beardsweird's taking a lot of damage.
Oh, and he gets a really big boop, but he can't quite connect.
Well, now Top Dog has to protect his Beardsweird. Never mind, he's getting a shut down. Top Dog's alone here. It's a 4v1. Seeing what he can do. Top Dog going to chase the Darius. Going to get one airborne. Definitely going into enemy territory, and he's deep within it. He's the only one alive for CSU, I think, and he's going to go down. So,
boy, that is just an unfortunate team fight to lose. That Bard had a perfect ultimate ability on the 2 strongest CSU players, and we're just able to wipe out that whole back line.
I choose not to question the messages I'm receiving on Discord at this time. So we are going to see the Ocean Drake get slain.
That will give 2% missing health back every 5 seconds.
You beat me to the wiki. Because again, I don't question what's going on my Discord right now. I think I just put my phone on silent.
Okay, see the Yasuo. He might get a pick here.
He's going to get a pick.
And he does, and the set does not see him coming. So the Yasuo is going to get a quick pick. Get CSU right back into this game. And there is a lot of crystal damage. The question is
that pinging the gold, or is that pinging, like, map pings?
Those are map pings.
Okay.
You can see, like, the color that pings, and that is the team who is pinging.
Okay. Like that sound.
Yes, so this is Yasuo calling for support in this bottom tower. I think they want to try to take this bottom tower. Yeah. Baron has spawned up in the top.
Neither team going to go for it once again.
Yeah, I think it's pretty tough to get that early 20-minute Baron. But it is available now, as it used to be. They used to have last year they had the Autocon, which was a different objective. And it gave, there was roses, and the roses gave you damage, like true damage. And killing the Autocon gave you all the roses on the map.
Oh, fun.
So it was a pretty strong objective, and it really changed the game in the middle, but that is no longer the case here. And they are going to go under tower. They're going to dive with this Herald, and the Bard is going to use the ult.
Right.
And they do get the kill on the Diana, and the question is, can the Yasuo get the kill? And he's going to try to get out, and he is also in a pickle. And the Yasuo goes down as well, and this does not look good for CSU.
I hear Herald, and all I can think in my head is Leroy Jenkins.
And they're going to flash, and they're going to try to get this the Flying Red Tiger, and they do.
Yeah.
And the Cassante all alone on the top, just kind of poking out that set. So South Florida now up about 1,000 gold, a little bit more than 1,000 gold, maybe 1,500.
Hello, pinch mid. What is happening in our mid lane here? I think it was just the one turret down, but
and they're going to have to answer this Cassante, and so they are going to send Jarvan up, and Cassante is going to maybe have to run. The set is going to ult him. And this could be bad for Top Dog. He is getting 2v1, trying to get a quick kill on the set before he goes down, but Set gets a pretty big shield.
Well, yeah, and that healing from the Ocean Drake
on his
not
grit,
a lot.
And he does go down, unfortunately. And so CSU, maybe just taking like one too many team fights. Top Dog pushing just a little bit too far into that tower.
I mean, it's a fine balancing act at the end of the day.
Yes, it really is. And it looks like South Florida kind of surrounding the Baron. I don't think they will go for it just yet, but they are going to get an invade on this jungle.
Frog.
And the question is, like, maybe does CSU see
what
this?
What is the name of that frog?
It's a Gromp.
Gromp?
Yes. They're going to go in on the Jarvan, and the Bar's going to boop away, and he's not in a good spot to help out this Jarvan.
Well,
Jarvan's going to go down.
Maybe. Thought he was. My fault.
No, I don't think that he
my fault.
Had any ability to get this Baron. But CSU is going to. So after taking that Jarvan kill in the jungle, they believe that they have enough with this smite coming up to be able to take down the Baron. So they're going to go all in.
All they need to do is they need to make sure it doesn't get stolen from them.
Correct. And it's going to be hard to steal because they don't have a smite, and CSU does have the smite. But the Baron's going to ult. The Baron is going to ult, and they do smite, and they do get the Baron buff. So now CSU is going to want to leave. They are going to want to recall. They're going to get some vision here.
Can you turn off Fog of War, please, because we have 5v5. You can zoom out a little bit, probably. Yep, golden.
Okay, CSU
everyone is compiled in this part of the map right
wisely going to recall here, which I think is a good idea.
All right, sorry, I just wanted everyone to
thank you.
There.
Nope.
So
I'm all good. Yasuo just going up to get some CS. Now, the set has not done very well this game. I do think that the set is very killable, is not a threat at the moment. CSU with the Baron buff, so they could get a lot of damage done here if they do it correctly. Jarvan pushing in, and they are doing that same thing where they're hiding in that bush. CSU does not have any idea that Jarvan is there. And they are going to use a little scanner here to see him. So his Beard's Weird is going to maybe try to go for him. Decides not to.
Going to try to poke next straight coming here in 20 minutes. That could dictate this game because CSU...
Shepard is low on health.
Yeah, CSU has a Baron lead, but if South Florida gets this Drake, that could be all she wrote.
His Beard's Weird might not be in a great spot and is able to kind of eke his way out. So but do we see the Diana with the Moonbeam? He's going to go in, and they're going to ult. They get two right away.
Hang on, we're pinching a third.
Yasuo taking down the top as well, and this was a well-executed team fight.
So now we're going to go for Drake. Very smart play here from CSU, or at least his Beard's Weird, as CSU going to get that healing to counteract Florida's healing. South Florida, I should say, as we go for the central tower, should be easy peasy lemon squeezy.
And that Baron buff, they are cooking this mid lane at the moment.
Now
and that is going to be another Drake.
It's going to be another Drake. Now, when do we summon Baron?
So Baron is active right now. It's a passive buff. So you see like all the minions and cannons are all purple.
What's the guy I'm thinking of? That Leroy Jenkins himself? That's Herald.
Oh, Herald already happened.
That's Herald. Yes, I saw Herald.
So CSU has really done a great job on the objectives. They have picked some better team fights, but lost.
They're going to just get another objective for free. Miwa minions.
So they take a couple towers there. They push pretty far and deep into South Florida's base.
Just enough to make South Florida think.
Yes.
You know, I mean, that's all you really got to do in this game is if you just give your enemy something more to think about.
Oh, his Beard's Weird might not be in a great spot, though. Ezreal is going to ult down. His Beard's Weird. I don't think he can really get out of this
I don't think so
spot,
either.
but he's hoping that Top Dog comes down, and Top Dog does, and so he's going to come down and save the day.
Right.
All right, so CSU sitting in a pretty good spot, but like we've seen, anything can happen at this point in the game. CSU is up about 4,000 gold into this game. And they do see that they do see the recall. I wonder if they see the recall, but they are pinging, and I don't think they're going to get there for it.
Yeah, I think CSU was just pinging because we see Cassante all on his lonesome in the bottom lane. I also love that you can spectate the creatures in this game. I find that so funny. I don't know where one of the scuttle crabs were, but
I believe
I think
they're both gone.
They're both gone?
Yes.
That's unlucky.
I just like the Gromp.
The Grompus love Grompus life. Can I get like League of Legends merchandise and it's just the Gromp?
Oh, I'm 100% positive you can.
Let's go. I'm finding that as we speak. PJ, you can yap for a little bit.
Okay, I got you. All right, so CSU wisely regrouping. I think they're looking at their objective timers, trying to plot their next attack. Baron buff is gone. Maybe looking for a pick or maybe two where they can just stay ahead against the South Florida team. What did you find?
You get a little plushie of him.
Oh my gosh, we might actually have to use the company card to buy that plushie.
It's out of stock right now.
Oh, that is a shame.
Ah!
Okay, his beard's weird. Invading the jungle. They are taking a lot of South Florida's resources here. They are eliminating a lot of vision as well.
I might need to send this to my mom to get for me. Mom, hypothetically, I have a gift I want.
Okay, Drake is up in 1:50, but Baron is up again in 45 seconds. So CSU maybe trying to get ready for this Baron.
He's so cute, though.
But they have crashed all the waves in every lane except for the bottom lane, which is being threatened by the set at the moment.
Right. I got nothing.
Okay.
I was going to say, CSU looking like they're going to try to go for this top lane here.
And Top Dog going in on the set.
He's a little underleveled for that, though.
Who is?
Is that 18 or is that
yes.
15? That's 18.
Yes, he is actually a level ahead on
Jacoby, get your eyes checked. Not actually, but actually. I think I need stronger blue light.
Yeah, but actually Top Dog, the highest level in the game at the moment. He has reached maximum level.
So another Baron has spawned.
Yeah, and I think that they want to try to get a pick. They're all hiding in the bush. I think
they're
going to try to get a pick on this Jarvan.
Yeah,
they do, and they hide that in the bush just like they like South Florida hid in the bush in the last game. And they're going to get a pick, and that's going to mean that they can go on. Oh, and that's a big Ezreal ult that goes through two of them, but not quite enough damage to stop. They're going to go all in on this Baron now and try to potentially end the game right now.
They're hiding in the bush like I'm playing Fortnite. Again, CSU needs to be careful not to let this Baron get stolen because no one's really watching right now, but I think they should be good.
Well, see, that's kind of the brilliant part is that the only person that has Smite is the Jarvan.
Oh, okay.
So it's very difficult to steal if your jungler is up and their jungler is not up because that Smite does the initial like 12,000 damage at the end or 1,200 damage or whatever at the end. And so I think that's why they were looking specifically for the Jarvan.
Okay. So, important things explained by PJ.
Sometimes I know a little bit.
You know more than me.
Okay, so the Drake has spawned, and I think they get potentially another Drake here if they can go in right now, and the Jarvan just is getting back up and trying to clear his camp, but they're going to be recalling. I think that they are going to give this to CSU, and this will give CSU Soul.
Yeah. So what does Soul do?
Soul... Okay, so they were trying to steal that with the Ezreal ult. They did not successfully get that, so CSU now has Soul. So the first team that has 4 Drakes gets Soul. This spawns the Elder Drake.
Yes.
Okay, and so the team that kills the Elder Drake gets a damage buff and like a health buff and everything. It's a very strong buff. Both teams can get Elder, but if you have the Soul, you get the strongest 100% buff. If you don't have Soul, you get like a 50% buff or something.
Okay. And also on top of that, CSU now with that 4% healing, because the Ocean Drake's abilities do stack as they are ready to take out an inhibitor. I don't think they're going to wait for Elder Drake. This is the correct play. Flying Red Tiger going to take out an inhibitor here. I cannot speak League of Legends. Holy. Sure, whatever you say, buddy. I love the voice lines in this game as well.
Yep.
So CSU, again, now just playing patient.
They are. They are playing very well.
Hello, Gromp. My goat.
Oh, the Gromp. Look at him go. And all his Grompness.
All his Grompness.
Oh, they're going to dive in on Top Dog. Top Dog gets ulted by the Bard, and he's not going to be able to participate, but he is now up, and he is stunned. They're going to go all in down here on this Jarvan. Cannot do much.
Yeah,
and
Flying Red Tiger gets 1. Flying Red Tiger gets 1. He's going to get 2 here. Going to get... Hello? CSU just going to try to go on this bottom lane. Got to keep going. Yasuo going to get an ace. CSU going to push, take out this tower here. Very easy peasy. Going to take out another inhibitor. It should be the game unless something goes catastrophically wrong. CSU going for it right now to keep their NACE season alive
Let's
and
go.
well. Going to take out both towers just for insurance, and they're going to focus on the Nexus here very quickly. That Nexus is down.
Wow.
CSU forces game 3 against the University of South Florida.
So we see a significantly better game there from CSU.
Now, again, we do also hello wallpaper again. We do need to look how these hero bans are going to affect because again, it's a fearless league, so we don't get to see that Cassante again. We don't get to see the Yasuo again. Those are two of our big hitters, and the Diana in the jungle as well.
Right, but I do think, and I really hope that they do not ban the Nocturne because I think that Tim will play the Nocturne very well. But you know, looking at this, like we saw Top Dog get on top early and 25,000 damage pushing out, like that is significant. Nobody on South Florida had even close to 20,000 damage.
Right.
So we saw some great play from Top Dog.
Also, Scrub McLord almost a 30K. Are you kidding me?
Scrub McLord is, I mean, he is our best player.
Right. No, for sure.
But that is what he does, and that has always been our win condition. Is we always just run through Scrub McLord, whatever lane he is in, we're going to win that lane.
Right.
And if he loses, does not bode well for us.
Right. So players, again, going to take a short break. When we return, it's going to be game number 3 of the NACE season. CSU keeping themselves alive in this one, but they still have to hold on.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. I can take care of this on break.
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. I had to make sure we're unmuted. Game number 3, we go. Cleveland State, 1 game away. So is South Florida. Both these teams trying to keep their season alive here. We have the band, so we're just going to start with all 5, or are we just going to rock and roll?
Let's do it professionally.
Do it professionally?
We do it how we do it.
Okay. So we are going to start off with, we'll do CSU's 3 bands. We're going to see Lilia coming out first from CSU, and then they banned Olaf. And is it Garen?
This is Garen.
Garen. Okay, not Garin. I don't know what I'm smoking when I say that. Nothing. That's a joke. That is a joke. Those that know me.
Now this time,
that's a joke.
They did not ban Zyra first. They banned Jace first.
And
not that that's important even a little bit, but...
Because then they banned Zyra. And then we see the Ambessa coming out, as always. So then, who is pinging me?
All right, we will see my all-time favorite.
Not first. Oh, yeah, because I guess we know our rules.
We know our roles.
Dr. Mundo, my goat. But yeah, so we ended up starting to pick, was it Caitlyn that we picked first? Yeah, because we're blue. So we picked Caitlyn, and that's going to be our support.
We're just gonna go in order. We're just gonna go in order for us.
Well, we started.
It's not.
Or we're going in roll order, you're saying?
Yeah, let's just go in roll. So, and then we know that his Beard Weird is in love with Maokai, which I think is a cool pick.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Maokai jungle. And then that will allow us to choose. And it's just the Yasuo counterpart, Yone, in the center.
And then we saw Leona.
And that is going to be their Rise is going to be their mid most likely. So we'll just skip to that one.
Skip to mid for now.
Okay, and then we will go through our other bands here.
Yeah, so the next band is we saw Jace, or not Jace, we saw Syndra coming out from South Florida. That's ours.
I knew that.
Yeah, because South Florida to start the second ban phase. We saw Syndra being banned from them, and they ended up banning Zed as well. We went ahead and banned Camille and Gwen for Game 3.
And I think Gwen is a great ban. She is so strong.
Mm-hmm.
If any of them play Gwen, we just don't touch Gwen. We just let that one go.
Right. So very smart bans coming out, and then I think we start with the next pick. So we start off with the Caitlyn, because it's our ADC. We already talked about Yone. South Florida finishes out with Rise and Volibear.
Volibear is a cool pick as well. I think that instead of seeing that divey type, with the Diana and everything, now we're gonna see just brute force, And
I mean, brute force is kind of what won them game 1. So
it's true.
I definitely don't blame them one bit for us trying out and see, and then finally we're gonna see the Janna on support. Yes. We just heard it. We're doing bands right now.
2 thumbs up.
We love our production.
Our production is amazing.
Professional broadcast.
Well, okay, I wouldn't say amazing. We're
great for the college space.
I think we're really great for the college space.
Yeah.
Great.
That's it for that.
Now, you and I don't know if we're the top tier league producers, but we're
up there.
We try our damnedest.
Right. Yeah, so those are... I think
I got to do this? Yeah. Yes, I do.
You got to do the thing. Yeah, because I think you claim roles in here, and that's all that matters, because you do your bans on the website. The draft.
Yes, we needed to prod R, and we did not prod R.
We did not prod R.
It was a little bit R bad there.
Big mistake.
This did not give us what?
What didn't it do?
See the Volibear. This Wukong. Our pictures for Wukong are not showing up. Yippee! All right.
So we're gonna look at our data sheet
go ahead and try
real quick.
To fix that real quick.
And drink cola and play Fortnite.
There was one in here called the Monkey King.
I think it was called Monkey King, but
I
then
don't
we changed
see
it
now. I think they have changed it. Yeah, I don't know why these are just not working.
Maybe try switching it to Monkey King and see.
Oh, it's possible.
Like,
but I don't understand. Like it has like this.
No, but like
here.
try switching the link name to Monkey.
Yeah, but it's up here. You know, like it doesn't say. It's like a different. T156.
Because that'd be that cell.
So we just. If we do that and we do this, and then we do.
Professional broadcasting.
Key King?
Darn it. Okay, so switch it back. In the code we
done
trust.
Everything. Unfortunately, our Wukong picture is not showing up, so we will get that fixed at some point. We also have to add in a lot of the new characters.
Yeah.
But we do have the draft. I love Top Dog on the Mundo.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I mean, I think he's very strong on that Mundo.
He is. So I think he will do very well split pushing. I guess Volibear. Maybe it's going to be a Volibear top, I assume. And then the Wukong will be playing jungle.
That's possible. I mean, is the Volibear pretty tanky, all things considered?
Very.
So
yeah.
I could totally see. I mean, again, respectfully, South Florida got murdered on that top lane.
True.
Because Reed kind of found his stride.
He did. And I think that he will win. I think that he is just a top tier Mundo player.
Right. But I think maybe they want to do, like you said, in Game 1. Reed's whole job was to just stall. Also, hello, Gromp on the transition screen there. I know you said how in Game 1 Reed's job is to just stall. Maybe Game 3 South Florida is thinking the same thing. Just put a tank up there and just stall.
That's possible. I mean, Set was also supposed to be very tanky, but he's more of like an attack. Mm-hmm. Like a bruiser.
Right.
But Reed was also playing a bruiser, and he just out-bruisered the bruiser.
Right. But, I mean, again, maybe, especially because Volibear was their last pick, maybe they knew, like, whatever we're going to do, we're just going to put tank up there. And that's
good point.
That's
yeah,
all
that's
we
a good
gotta
point.
do. No matter what that tank ends up being, whether it be Volibear, whether it be other tanky characters. Again, we know how much I know League, and that is 0.
I also know very little. I think you know more than I did when I started, though.
Fair enough. I mean, I guess I played. I don't want to say I played because that sounds like I was good at. Like, no,
You knew enough.
I played Smite with my friends.
Okay, yeah. So you were MOBA familiar,
right?
Yeah,
enough. And again, it wasn't. It was. We were during COVID, so it was just hang out, chat in the basement until 4 a.m. playing games or whatever. If I wasn't with my Fortnite group, I'd be playing Smite with them. And then I discovered the lovely game that is Rainbow Six.
Yes.
And that has been my new addiction for 6 years.
Very much so.
No.
Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah, Rainbow's fun.
It's a very... I like how it challenges my mind in a lot of ways. Like, because you really have to think about what you're doing before you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And...
You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to be able to... I'm sorry, now I'm just thinking with my ADHD, but I'm just trying to think, like, I would love to get this timer to be up in this space. Well, yeah, but that's... I don't know. I like our graph. I like our background.
You're so
the
right,
city,
though.
You know...
I can make the most, like, scuffed OBS overlay and just crop it.
For those of you who need to know, there is a minute 30 for the spectator delay. I feel good about Yone, Scrub McLord playing the Yone into the Rise. And I think the Rise does a good job of, like, being at far range. But, like, Yone can get on you just so quickly.
I could totally see this game coming down to who wins the bot lane, though.
I might not disagree with you there in the most Scott way possible, as Scott would say.
As Scott would say.
I don't disagree with you.
My favorite Scottism there is, I might not disagree with you there.
But yes, I think that Scrub McLord can do really well on the Yone. He can get really on top of you very quickly, and I think that he will play really well into that Rise. Right. The Leona and the Ziggs, I think, is a really good combo for South Florida. If their Ziggs can hit, the Leona is just so good at engaging, you know, and then the Ziggs can just throw a bunch of bombs and abilities that, you know, like you kind of are just in a really bad spot. And then, of course, you have the Wukong that can get on you in a heartbeat. So,
Right.
I think you're right. Like, that bottom lane, like Caitlyn and Janna, like, they're going to have to really survive the Ziggs bombs. They're going to have to survive the Zig bombs. And they are going to have to try to not get into the Leona engage.
Right. And if they can do that, I think CSU has a recipe painted for success here. But if not, it could come crashing down as quickly as it started.
I agree. So this is going to come down to the wire. But, I like the Maokai pick. I like the Mundo pick. I like the Yone pick. I think Caitlyn's very comfortable for Flying Red Tiger. He really likes the Ashe and the ranged,
Right.
And then, Janna is just very stun-heavy character champion. I feel like...
I'm listening.
I'm trying to collect my thoughts, but I
got sent something that made me giggle slightly.
I do feel like this is going to be a very good game for CSU. Why is this in the middle of our screen? Well, there we go. This time, our bottom lane gets disconnected getting into the game.
Well, hey, listen, it's a good sign. Both games that we had someone start disconnected. Also, we're so back.
Oh, wait, we are so back. Hold on. Nobody panic.
Yeah,
we
both,
are right
both
back
games
in
that we had someone start disconnected, we won. So,
that's a good point. I didn't think about it that
at
way.
least the first game we did. The second. The game.
The game.
I love the game. Welcome to the game. Great series, by the way. What was I looking at? I was looking at...
And movie. You seen the game, the movie?
I haven't.
Phenomenal.
I was referencing the horror game.
No, I know what you're talking about, but...
Oh, okay.
I was talking about the...
I did not realize PJ knew ball like that.
Hmm.
I should just entrust in PJ more. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at
maybe a little team fight here to start. His Beardsweird's interested in engaging maybe on the Maokai.
Now, here's an interesting tiebreaker spot that we could get into.
Okay.
If South Florida, not South Florida, if CSU wins this, we get a really interesting tiebreaker if CSU loses next week and South Florida wins. Or South Florida
North
loses.
Texas wins.
Yeah, North Texas wins.
That would be very interesting.
Because then we have...
a three-way tie.
Wait, if we win, no, we'd put us at 2. Never mind, I'm tripping.
No, if we win, we're in good shape.
Right. If South Florida wins and then they lose next week, then we have an interesting...
Yes.
Yeah, if we win, we're in. I was just looking at who they play next week. I didn't realize they played North Texas next week.
Yes.
And
our final opponent, Stony Brook, they're in first place. They are undefeated.
Right.
They are an incredibly good team.
Which,
so
again...
not to put us down.
Right, you never know what can happen, because there's always magic to be had in the magical world that is League of Legends.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious how this top lane is going up top there. Is the Volibear kind of just being a tank a little bit, or...?
Yes, I mean, the Volibear is a tank, but he's... it's just like a bruiser, kind of like the last ones. Like, Mundo is very tanky.
So it's just going to be another bruiser match?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he's going to get some pretty good hits on the Volibear, but the Volibear gets a lot of shield. Bottom lane's doing very well pushing into this Leona Ziggs. Leona Ziggs does not really have an answer just yet for this Caitlyn. Ooh, and Mundo getting some heavy damage in, but they're going to get a pretty big shield on that lightning.
Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening.
And he's going to use that heal up as well. And we know that Mundo, he gets pretty strong when he gets to level 6.
Mm-hmm.
But, right in the beginning is a little bit on the squishy side.
Right. Turn it all to dust. I bet that is the same voice actor.
Probably.
I need to look that up.
Oh, and they get a big stun on Shepard, and Shepard is going to retaliate and get some good poke on Leona there. The Ziggs is safeguarding. Top Dog. Top Dog's in a rough spot as the Wukong walks up, but he safely recalls and is able to survive. So the Wukong headed down towards the mid, and the Yone using his engage to dash, and he is going to recall. And the CSU bot lane, Jacoby, doing pretty well. Yone is in some trouble, though, as he walks in, and in the bushes, lingering is the Wukong. And so the question is, can Yone get out? Actually, will you do me a favor while you're looking something up?
I am. They're not the same voice actor. That's unlucky. What's up?
So I have always been questioning whether is it Yon or is it Yone? Because I've heard both, but I don't know which one's accurate. So, and we do see Volibear getting the read, but he goes down with taking too many turret shots. So Dr. Mundo going to also get a kill there as well. And we see a lot of kills go out. His Beard's Weird coming in on the Maokai. He is going to go down as well. So that Wukong going to get another kill. So CSU down 3-2, but still a very close game. Down about 1,000 gold early on, but very easy to make that up.
First of all, I preface this by saying, okay, game audio decide. I love Reddit, first of all.
Yes.
Someone says, I think Yasuo in LOR. What is that?
I think it's some kind of a game mode.
Or an offshoot or whatever. Says Yone.
Yone, okay.
That's how Yasuo says it.
Okay.
But I love Reddit because in the pun, they did not attempt to pronounce it. They just said it's Yon and just spelled out in a comment.
Okay, so it's both.
Right.
It is both.
But they said it in like a comment, so it's Y-O-N-E. Did not try to explain the pronunciation one bit.
Interesting.
I love the internet.
Yeah, so you know what? We're going to go with Yone because that's what I have always called him.
I'm gonna go with whatever this Gromp plush is. I need it. That's the determined from this
Gromp plush would be so big. On this caster table, too? Oh, man, it would go so hard.
Imagine the league photos next.
Yes.
Okay, Volibear.
Okay.
Whatever you say, buddy. Yone doing some damage early on there.
Yep, he does have his ultimate. So does Rise, though.
No need for either of them to get into things here, except maybe to try to chip away at the crystals. Which, yeah, that's Scrub McLord. That's our mid lane, right?
Yes.
Has to be careful not to let those crystals get hit.
We do see the Maokai hovering here, and they are going to drop a ward to see that jungler come up and through. I think that he has gone through there a couple times. Shepard taking a pretty hefty hit, though. And they do see the wards, and there are multiple wards here. So Maokai not able to get a sneaky pick, but Shepard's going to get a big tornado, and they are going to dive on the Leona's going to dive in on Flying Red Tiger on the Caitlyn. Oh, and we're going to see Yone going in on the Rise, but he is going to dash back out. And it looked like maybe they weren't on the same page, but attack some different targets there.
Which, again, it's early on in the game, so you can get away with that, but CSU's got to be careful not to keep making those small mistakes. Because like we saw in day one, there is Mundo leveling up to level 7. Like you said, he gets pretty strong here.
He does.
Already, and that's a plate. That's okay.
And that's okay. That Leona kind of hovering. Wukong going in on the Drake. So this is the first Drake that CSU will not go in on first, and they're going to get an easy pick. But the nice flash out by the Shepherd.
Well, when we say that, it was just a clone that went over to Drake, so that.
Okay, so Maokai going to retreat, and it looks like he's going to go clear the top jungle, and it looks like this will give South Florida the first Drake of the game. Maokai looking to maybe sneak behind this Rise, or maybe he's going to go get Raptors. But the Raptors are not there. Oh, they are there. Good timing by Maokai.
So, South Florida going to get the Cloud Drake, which I forget what it does. 5% move speed out of combat, 5% slow resistance.
Okay, nice poke there by Shepard. Flying Red Tiger going to get some good damage in. But we got to watch out for those Ziggs bombs. The Ziggs bombs are kind of crazy. Oh, and we could see maybe Top Dog going in here. Yone is collapsing, though. This Volibear in a lot of trouble. He is going to try to go around and just get a bunch of damage on the turret because he is inevitably going to go down, and he does.
But, again, he gets a plate and a half pretty much.
Yes. And but this does look like the Maokai is going to get the grubs. So, decent trade out. We get the grubs. We get the top laner. Yone gets his first kill of the game. And that is our win condition.
Right. So definitely not a bad trade for CSU. Again, I know I've been emphasizing the space. They don't give it up a lot, but looking at this bottom lane here, Whole W director camera.
Yes. Oh, Yone going to get dove. His Beard's Weird is ready. They're going to dive on the Maokai. The Wukong going in. He's going to deal some hefty damage, but his Beard's Weird is going to go heal up on some jungle camps.
So 10 minutes into this game, roughly.
Very even.
Yeah, very even so far. Three kills apiece. South Florida, I don't know. Now I want to say Tiffin. South Florida up about 900 gold.
Yone's going to go in on this rise, but the director's camera is going to cut away as Yone. Oh, and he's so low. This rise is going to try to recall, and does Yone have enough that he can go back in? He does not.
No. Just needs
that was unfortunate.
Yep.
But he is going to go get some big hits on this tower.
Well, we could hope these minions
get some
might
crystal damage
plans.
there. Holy Bear is low, but he's very tanky.
Mm-hmm.
He also does a lot of healing.
The bear's so ingy.
Now, he did use his ultimate recently, and they do get the stun. Yone's going to be coming up, though, and this looks like Volibear going down yet again. So this should be another kill easily.
Well, he gets a heal. He's stalling for a long time.
Oh, and Top Dog gets that kill.
Oh, that slingshot's so cool. Sorry.
Which one?
Yone's.
Oh, like
that she can just go out and then just get yoinked back. Oh, that's
it's cool. Awful. I hate playing against Yone.
It's no, it sounds bloody awful. I mean,
and they might get a second kill here. Hold on. This is under the turret. This Rise is in a bad spot, and they're going to let Yone get this kill as well. And so now Scrub McLord up 2 kills and sitting kind of pretty.
Yeah. And
Top Dog also sitting on 2 kills.
Yeah, CSU definitely has found their stride in game 3 here. Or definitely just like after game 1 as a whole.
Yes. Caitlyn's got a kill. Really just the Maokai.
What does that little symbol mean? The broken
one?
shield. It was in middle. They had like a broken shield next to their name. It was red, I don't know.
Oh, it might be like some kind of like defensive bust. Sorry, I didn't see it.
No, you're fine. I just saw it, I'm like...
Janna's in a tough spot, and the Ziggs is just going to poke and poke and poke.
So, next strike coming up in a minute here.
Yes. Herald is up in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. South Florida does have some good presence now in the river, but a little bit of time still before that Drake pops up. So, Janna holding firm on this bottom lane. She's going to try to hold these minions if possible for the Caitlyn.
Oh, deport minions.
Yeah, so Yone can really get on you in a hurry there.
Yeah, that looks awful to play against, but holy, that's fun to watch.
So I've played Aurelion Soul into that. Let me tell you, not fun, even a little bit. Oh, you want to fly away? You get stunned.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to Q? You get stunned.
You want to do anything?
You want to play under your tower? You just get dove from a mile and a half away.
You want to do anything?
We're going to see a little team fight here.
Yeah, 3v3 coming out in the mid lane here. Whoever wins this can have a lot of control coming out as Yone gets
did get a rooted.
Not muted, rooted. Another Dwagon. That's why they were fighting here.
Yes.
What was that got launched?
It looks like it is a...
Why did that just sound like a cat?
Like a vision turret. Okay. I'm not sure about Maokai's abilities, but it looks like some kind of a vision.
Sorry, chat, if anyone's listening to this, tell me that you didn't just hear that thing go like, meow, like an angry cat.
All right, now, they do want to avoid the Wukong ult, because the Wukong ult is incredibly destructive and strong.
Right.
They're going to go in on the Yone, it looks like, after Yone recalls. The Wukong is going to ult, but they're going to knock him out, which is pretty huge. They're going to kill the Wukong, and the Leona's going to have to retreat.
And look at the crystals built on that middle tower.
Yes.
See if you can go get this Drake and then just go push for it.
So this gives a lot of lane priority to CSU. They're going to hold this Ziggs off.
Now, what is lane priority?
So this just means that, if you kind of split the lane in half, like who is pushed into the other person's lane. So
territory.
We have the Yone taking, you call it taking space?
Yeah.
So same concept. But you saw, like, South Florida really didn't have any space or any lane priority in the bottom lane either.
Why did we get a warning that the mountains rose? I don't know what's happening.
So that was the death of the cloud. No, it was the ocean drake. No, that means that the next drake will be a mountain drake.
Okay. I don't
Apologies.
know why.
Okay, so really, like, all of the lanes right now doing very well. Leona's sneaking up on the Mundo. Whether this Mundo wants to retreat, it looks like no. It looks like he's going to dare, and it looks like they are teaming up for a 3-man gank, but this Mundo is spell immune. He has to be able to get back to the tower. He flashes out, and this is a 3-man attack on the Mundo, but the Mundo just lives.
Yeah, he's
this Mundo just lives.
Yone's here, and his Beard's Weird's coming in now, so tons of time. We're going to see Yone get stunned. He's going to slingshot back. Top Dog's going to get a kill.
Top Dog getting the kill, and this Maokai shows up. Oh, I'm sorry. This is, yeah, the Maokai shows up. They're going to get the Leona as well. What a wonderful, amazing team fight that was. Top Dog took that like a champ.
And look, they
played it really well.
They lost no space for that either.
And they lost
That's the
no
best
space.
Part. That's just a straight-up win in about every definition as Rift Herald comes out. CSU, it looks like...
Oh, and they're going to use the Maokai out to stun him under tower, and this is going to be another kill. So Yone gets another kill, and wow, CSU sitting very pretty here in Game 3.
Yep, so they get the first turret they're going to go for. Is that Herald?
This looks like Herald, yes.
So, yes, that is my boy Leroy Herald.
And this is the thing they don't know about Reed, is that Reed is just a Mundo at heart.
Right.
So I don't know if he maybe saw all 3 of them coming, but he recognized the Volibear rushing in, and he gets a stun when he rushes in, but had that spell immunity ready and was able to get back just fast enough, and then just a great attack by the jungle.
Right.
And the mid lane.
Bars. So now with the Mountain Drakes, because remember, Drake 3 is the last unique Drake. So
correct. So the rest of the game will be Mountain Drakes.
Now that Mountain Drake, that's going to slow the game down so much because of the defensive buffs that it gives.
Yes, true. And actually really will only help the Mundo.
Right, correct. As I try to find the NACE sheet here. My fault, chat.
It looks like this Rise is trying to maybe push up. They do recognize the Rise pushing up. But the Mundo don't care. The Mundo says, come get me, and he is just going to continue to press the attack on this Volibear. South Florida has no answer for it. And they are going to 4-man dive onto Shepard, and Shepard does go down. So, I mean, I guess if we are going to have somebody die, the support is not the worst.
This is true. Yone trying to get the gems out of there. His Top Dog as well is cooking like he does.
I mean, he just does that lane push so well, you know.
And again, it's like the Volibear has to get the 1 kill because now we have the health regen as well from Ocean.
Oh, yeah, I mean, like there is almost nothing that you're going to do this Mundo at this point. The Mundo can almost tank this tower. Mm-hmm. Leona's going to come up and get a little bit of help. She's actually going to sneak around. The big question is, will the Mundo be able to recognize it? But I don't think the Leona's going to be able to do anything to him. Maybe stun him under tower. Maybe try to get some turret hits. Oh, and the Rise is on the top lane.
Right, but just the presence that Reed is having here. It's
so
like
smart.
You can't ignore him.
No.
But at the same time, you can't fight him.
No, and then you have Yone in the middle. He's tanking 3 players. And this just leaves the whole bottom lane pretty much wide open.
Right. And like I said earlier, you know, this game's gonna...
Oh, they're gonna go in on this Volibear. They are coming down for this Volibear.
I feel like you have to. If South Florida, you know, that top lane's just not happening. You gotta try something. They're gonna get a tower almost for free.
Wow, he does not get the tower, though. And instead, he's gonna try to ult out, but it's not gonna matter because these guys are doing so much damage right now.
Yeah, so an 11-4 lead. CSU up by about 3,500 gold, a little less. Like, tell me that doesn't just look like a cat.
No, it is. There it is, right there.
It is? Huge.
Look at him.
I was right.
Look at him go.
That looks like a cat mixed with a Pikmin.
Pikmin. I think CSU is going to go for a gank on this Wukong, but they are going to get just a free tower in the bot lane. And yes, South Florida is in trouble.
Yeah.
They were not ready for the force of the Reed Mundo.
Maybe a possibility that they got comfortable after game 1, didn't realize that CSU, and I think this is, again, my not fully educated opinion, is that CSU is very good at the draft stage and knowing what to keep on the board, what to take out.
They've done a lot of work on the prep for this game, especially. I know this is a game they've been looking forward to for a long time.
And again, it's an important game. Yeah. You know, it's winning you're in, losing you're out. Simple as. It's like a mid-major conference March Madness, like conference championship. You win, you make bracket. Lose, selection committee doesn't consider you. Unfortunate part about esports is there's no committee. It's just the numbers. Esports should do a March Madness.
That'd be fun. All right, so blue team gets the Mountain Drake.
So now it's going to make Mundo even stronger. Mundo might just be able to tank the tower.
Oh, and the Zig's going to destroy that tower.
Right. I mean, CSU, you know, we're in the lead, but we have to be careful not to get cocky with the lead.
Oh, and this could be interesting. I don't know if the Yone wins this. Oh, maybe. Okay, maybe I'm lying.
Yone wins.
Maybe the Yone does win this. Maybe. He stays in the Lightning.
Thunderbolt and Light. Nice.
The Mundo, however, might be in trouble this time around.
Yeah, he's going to take one.
No way, Reed. Man, this top dog guy. He takes on 4, a 3 by himself, and lives.
Bonds, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that CSU is able to go get a quick, easy objective if they'd like to. A lot of lane priority here for Reed on the Mundo.
Well, the question is, do they want to? I think they like their positions a little bit more.
So Baron is up. I think, again, we're at that 20-minute stage where it's just a little bit too early to be going for the Baron. But Mundo's split pushing, and they're going to go a 3v1 on him. And the big question, can he get out? He's going to ult, and he's going to flash over. Brilliant move by Mundo.
Right. It's like you want to try to chase after Mundo. Okay, cool. It doesn't matter. He has his ult. He's just him.
Pretty much. Wow. And that is just some big damage there. Herald's coming out. They're going to maybe get the second tower as well. Herald's going to go in, and boom, lots of damage there. Lots of gold for CSU.
No, does that Herald take out the tower? It doesn't, but it gets it low, I think.
Yes, very low.
So, Cat very angry. It spots something.
Oh, they might be getting Shepard is in trouble. They do go down. Shepard is down, but they are going all in on this team fight. I don't know if this is the one. Mundo gets shut down, and this could be where South Florida maybe makes a comeback. The Maokai goes in. He does get the Wukong trapped, but able to get out in that one. Okay, so about 4,000 gold down. South Florida kind of massing a comeback. Yone's going to go all in on this Volibear, though, and I don't think the Volibear can do anything. Yone on his 7th kill of the game with a 700 gold bounty.
Bro has half the kills of our team.
Yeah. That is intentional.
Right. No, oh, for sure. That's just ridiculous. I mean, it's definitely planned, but it can still be planned and look ridiculous on screen.
Agreed.
As we see, CSU pretty much getting control to do whatever they want right now. As Jacoby frantically knocks on the table again. You know, sometimes you just gotta make the broadcast exciting. Yeah, looking at South Florida's plan of attack here, really, it's what can you do?
I mean, realistically, if South Florida wants to win, they're just going to have to chip away this lead. They're going to have to just try to get picks where they can and try to not lose too much of their lane priority.
And I guess, like, the point is that, you know, all that requires CSU making mistakes. And right now, CSU not making a lot of mistakes, all things considered.
No, they have done really well so far.
As Jacoby continues to knock on the table. So Mountain Drake going to come up in a minute here.
Man, Flying Red Tiger almost got picked there by the Leona.
Yeah, that would have been insane.
That would have been very interesting to see how that worked out.
And we see Top Dog again, just pushing here.
Yeah, and you know, Top Dog you just see like Mundo just pumping that healing. You know, this is just what Mundo does.
Mundo doing Mundo things.
He does. But this Drake is going to set up for us really nicely. Leona's going to try to push into the jungle. I'm sorry, into the river.
I mean, again, it's like you gotta, if you're South Florida, you gotta try something.
No, you definitely have to try to prevent CSU from getting this third Drake. Third Drake is very important.
Right. But
I feel like you can always give 2, but giving that third is really tough. Right.
It's like the 7-game series, you know, because again, 4 gets you soul. So it's a 7-game series. You can go down 2-1 and be fine because you still have that home game or the road game to bounce back on. But you go down 3-1.
And Mundo just tanking 3 of them right now.
And again, that's going to be such a defensive buff for CSU. They have passive healing, 10% defense buff. This is just insane for the Vikes. And again, really got to respect the mental that they have either way, you know, being able to bounce back after that first game.
Yep, so Mundo just dealing some poke damage to the Rise. Rise is going to have to recall. And he's just going to... Oh, he's going to stick in the lane.
As you do. I can't wait to play the new Siege season tonight.
Yeah?
They remastered 3 of the maps, so they look a lot better now. Also, the ranked pool is smaller, thank God.
Well, they are going to try to... No, I guess they were thinking about trying to gank that Mundo, but...
Tried to, but decided it wasn't worth it.
Oh.
And again, Yone just has to keep that Volibear in check, and that's all... Like, the Volibear can do nothing. You go up top, you run into Mundo, you go down low.
Mundo's in a little bit of a pickle. I think he's okay, but definitely did not see the Leona on that bush.
Yeah, what I was saying about the Volibear, you know, you go up top, you run into Mundo, you go down, you run into Yone, you go middle.
Yep.
You run into them both. Like, hello, Gorb.
Oh, and this might not be good for Yone as the Wukong goes in, and they're going to ult him. He is going to recall
to
avoid
gonna be
the ult.
Top turret down.
But that is going to be a big shutdown on the Yone, who had a 700 gold bounty. But so CSU will get the Baron for that, so maybe a good trade. They better hurry. And they do.
I'm just looking at our standings right now. So what are objective bounties? I just saw they're coming up here soon.
Yeah, I believe that they give more gold for being up for longer.
Okay.
We see Top Dog using the ultimate, and he is just absolutely unstoppable at the moment. So getting some pretty good damage done there on the Volibear. Volibear is going to step in, get the shield, heal up a little bit, but it is not a match for what Top Dog is currently doing. That's a great shot there from Caitlyn. Top Dog is going to flash in on the Volibear. Volibear is going to try to get a little bit of healing back, but it's not going to be enough.
Yeah. So
Top Dog going to take him down. They're going to try to go in on the Maokai, who is going to ult, and he is going to be able to stun lock that Leona. And
this is how I feel when I go against PJ's aerial attacks in Smash Bros.
Yeah. Actually, Smash Bros. I need to play again. I have not played in months. So CSU up 17-7 kills, up 6,000 gold. They had 3 Drakes. Everything, I'm going to knock on wood also, everything is looking really great right now.
Yeah. So next Drake coming out in a minute 20. We see it's not Baron. It is Baron. That's coming out in 4.5 minutes. Is it Baron?
Yes.
So But CSU with the current Baron buff, and they might just
try they do have the Wukong hiding in the bush again?
Yeah, but CSU might just try to go for it here. In mid lane, as we see Wukong clone comes out, it's going to be Yone facing Wukong. Yone.
Oh, he's going to flash over.
Oh, yep, Slingshot's back. I personally like the play. I know PJ's skeptical, but I like the play there. Get some regression, get some distraction going. Top Dog getting booped into the air like me playing Scott. Top Dog going to go down.
Oh, the Volibear is going to ult in as well, and this is not good for CSU.
But again, the amount of resources that South Florida had to burn just to get that.
Right.
And CSU still holding their line at least.
Yeah, and I mean, really at the end of the day, does South Florida really get anything for that? Not particularly.
They get to get out of the bad spot they were in, but that doesn't mean they go into a good spot. That was disgusting.
Yep, no, still down. CSU still up, I guess I should say.
South Florida down after that fight, even though they won.
Yes.
So, around the Mountain Drake, 10 seconds left. Honestly, if South Florida goes for Mountain Drake, they might just lose the game for it.
Yeah, and Jenna is not available just yet unless she has her TP. She doesn't have TP, so
Mountain Drake spawns. South Florida going to go for it. CSU not going to take the time to push. South Florida's all here. CSU's going to try to contest it or at least trap them in it.
I think CSU does not need to contest this, but he is going to get a huge root. He's going to get 4 in his ultimate and go all in, and they're going to go and take the Drake, but the
South Florida gets it. Getting it. And now it's a 43. Okay, CSU has to be careful. Don't sell, please.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe it was worth going in on that Drake. I think they were trying to get sold to kind of just end the game, but yeah, maybe that was one to concede. But it's easier to say now that you saw the fight happen.
And also, we can see the whole map. They don't have whole map vision.
Correct.
So, like I think CSU could have, while South Florida was going for that Drake, possibly just went up mid lane and win. But again, we have that vision. They don't.
Right.
So.
But this is what I said that South Florida was going to need to do, that they would need to just chip away the lead. And that's kind of what they're doing. Like, they're taking team fights, they're taking 2 or 3 kills, and they're just being really careful and getting out. And that's giving them an opportunity to get back into the game.
Right.
So the Yone is going to go all in on the Volibear, who's going to ult out, and he is going to get some shield back, but I guess you kind of burn that cooldown.
Right. Boop. Boop. So CSU, what plan can they conjure up here? 31 minutes this game's been going for. 31 minutes to keep their season alive here.
Now, the Mundo will get stronger as the game continues.
And the more time that passes, the better it is for the leading team in general.
Yes.
So.
But now CSU needs to be a little bit more careful. Like, they did go into that team fight down there, support. I just think it would have been a good idea for them to just concede. Maybe you can go push like a top turret while they go take that Drake.
Right.
Not sure if that was the play.
So, some questions we may never get the answer to.
Except I can ask them after the game.
This is true.
All right, it looks like maybe they're going to go ahead and try to set up for Baron. I don't know if they have the opportunity right now. They do need to get a pick. Like, they do need to get a kill if they want to try to get Baron. Like, they have to get that Wukong down.
When in doubt, Leroy Jenkins. Leroy.
South Florida also kind of getting ready to get in position to fight for the Baron if need be. Getting a lot of vision around here.
Also, something random while we are waiting for this Baron to spawn. I find it so interesting. You said NACE is a double elimination bracket.
I don't know 100%.
Oh, you think so?
I would hope so. I think it's going to kind of stink to go down and just play one game, but I also don't know how many PCs and other things they have available. There's a lot of teams going and a lot of games being played.
I just find that so interesting that 5 qualify and to do a double elimination with 5.
I could be wrong. I have not looked entirely.
Like, that just feels awkward. And Baron has spawned, so the action's going to be here, and it's going to be now. I think, anyway. Never mind, we're going to play Snake Inkling neutral. Yippee.
All right, Shepard is going to go get some more vision. Maybe try to clear out some vision in the Baron area. As his Beard Weird says, like, both teams just kind of take turn getting vision and losing vision.
That's the nature of the game.
It is.
Roar.
CSU in a pretty good position, though, if they wanted to go do Baron. But again, like, the Baron gives them such a large debuff that it's sometimes not great to start Baron.
Right.
Oh! Big touch on the Ziggs there, but doesn't quite get the kill. And it looks like they are pinging to try to start Baron.
Yep, so here they go. His Beard's Weird's probably going to be the one to start it, unless we're just using the Baron for cover.
Oh, they do get the stun on the Leona, and that is going to take the Leona down. That was an amazing ability done by the Maokai. They get another one stunned in the bushes, but if South Florida wants to fight this, they're going to be going into a 5v4. They're going to go after the Volibear. Very smart. The Ziggs with a great bomb drop.
It's just going to be an all-team fight here.
Now, the Volibear has just used his ultimate to get out, which is huge for this upcoming fight. So, CSU using their resources really wisely.
Not waiting until it's absolutely necessary.
Right. And so, CSU might just be waiting for this Drake. I think they want to try to get Soul here. And they're in a prime position to get Soul. So if South Florida wants to, they can try to push up and maybe go take Baron while CSU has started Drake.
And that's exactly what's going to happen here.
And CSU knows it, and they are going to hustle. They are going to hustle up to Baron, but Baron is already at half health. And the big question is, will they just go get a pick? Can they get a pick on the Leona here?
Yep.
Baron goes down, so they do trade Soul for Baron, which I do think is a good trade. But they do get the root on the Leona. Leona's kind of stuck in here trying to get out. She flashes over the wall, but the Maokai's going to follow, and she's going to get a stun on him, but it's not going to matter. The Caitlyn is going to use the ultimate, and that... I spoke a little bit too early because that Leona was able to get out. Leona solo, and that is going to be that. They are going to get the kill on the... Oh, the Volibear uses big shield and is able to get out. His Beard's Weird, taking down the Rise. And that is going to be it for the Volibear as well. So the Caitlyn absolutely cooking right now. Yone cooking. Mundo double cooking.
Mundo supporting Riot's legal team well.
And I believe this potentially, Jacoby?
This could be the push.
This could be the push that ends it.
Yeah,
Takes them to Mizzou.
Hello. Okay, that turret's dead. There's going to be the inhibitor as well. Is taking an inhibitor mandatory? Or
you do have to take the inhibitor before you can move on. Yes.
Okay.
And we're going to see another Maokai ult here with the
yeah, and they're just going to take both those towers. This could be it right here. Top Dog is airborne. He's our big damage dealer here. We're going after the Nexus. That's CSU qualifying to LAN. GG's all around. CSU's record. I just double-checked NACE and did some math that will guarantee them a spot at
amazing.
LAN. So
wow, what a comeback.
Yeah, what a game. Way to keep their heads in the game. First of all, so props to them for that. CSU moving to 2-3.
But how about Scrub McLord's damage in this game?
Holy smokes.
41,000, but not followed too far behind by Top Dog. 38,000.
So I love how we were talking about like 25, 28 last game.
Right.
And they're just like, take 40.
Yeah. So almost
whatever.
80,000 damage between
that's
the top and mid lane.
Insane.
But that's what you want to see.
Right. No, for sure. That's what you love to see here.
Yeah.
At CSU. So a nice 2-1 win for the Vikes as I try to find what we have going on tomorrow. I think we only have 2 games. That's what Apple's telling me. And an Apple we trust. Tomorrow we have a Rocket League game at 8 versus Leslie University.
Okay.
And we have, that's for NECC, and then we have a Valorant and NACE game versus Wichita State at 8:15.
That's going to be a good game. That will actually, if they win that one, that will actually solidify them
that will solidify
at the LAN.
Their LAN spot.
And it will also give them a really good seed.
Correct.
I think they'll maintain that 3 seed, which will be really good for them.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, really, again, if 5 qualifying it is a bracket like you're saying, the only important seed is staying out of that 4-5 spot. Because that just means you have to play an extra game.
Right.
And I guess if it's double elimination, then the 1 seed has some perks, because you do get that first round bye with a 5-team double elimination bracket, because it works
right.
a little weird because you have an odd number of teams, but definitely Yeah, definitely could be a good thing. So, with all that being said, do you have any other announcements?
No. Well, actually, yes, I do. So tomorrow, for those who donated on our Giving Day, we will be shouting out a majority of our donors.
Yes. If you are a Smash Bros. Person, you are getting shouted out at the Manchester match.
Correct.
Which is Friday?
Thursday.
Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so Thursday.
Yes. So tomorrow we are going to start shouting out people who donated $10 or more to our program this past Thursday. And then on Thursday, like Jacoby said, we will shout out the rest of those teams and a lot of the Smash donors who were very kind and helped us out.
Yeah, and we appreciate all the support. Like, you guys crushed it.
Yes. And coming out soon, video of me getting my hair dyed.
Did pink end up getting decided, or is the color poll
still open? We're going to have to wait and see.
All right.
We're going to have to wait and see.
If the poll's still open, check out our social medias on Instagram and Twitter. Go vote for whatever crazy color you want to see PJ dye his hair. You can put chartreuse in the comment. Not like many people are going to know what that color is. I love chartreuse.
Chartreuse. That's a good color name for sure.
For sure. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, go Vikes.
Go Vikes, baby.
Yeah. See you guys.